Carmen,
Hello.
it has already begun.
What?
Joe and Gio have been fighting since the minute Gio walked in the door. It is like having two brothers that secretly love each other but mostly hate each other. It's like the two brothers from Ocean's 11. They walk in. Gio walks in a good mood, comes over and hands me my coffee, and Joe looks up and down at him and he goes, "I see you're back on the bean."
That's right.
And he goes, "What?" He goes, "You're back on the bean." What'd you say? He goes, "You're back on the bean," and he goes, "It's none of your goddamn business what I'm doing."
It is, though. Yeah, it is.
So why don't you worry about you?
Yeah, because this means he's going to be in a better mood.
No, not now.
He's been bitchy lately because he's been on that stupid juice that he's been drinking instead of the bean.
Wait,
Okay,
The
now
bean will do you right.
see, now he's back on the bean. Everything should be fine.
I thought you were drinking tea.
Well.
He's back on the bean.
See,
Okay, but you're back on coffee.
back on the bean.
Back on the bean.
So yeah, I'll say it's coffee.
Oh, what do you got? You're in ginger latte mode?
It's a sugar cookie
Sugar
latte.
cookie latte.
Oh, man.
Which, Gio, I sent you
I know.
the recipe on how to make it less calories
Oh, who wants that?
and a little bit because it's a little bit better
Yeah,
for
it
you.
cuts it like
What,
half.
what is it really? Oh, is it half?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's like 500 calories.
I know.
Oh my
And-
God.
And I sent him the rest, and
Yeah.
and the people go through it and teach you how to order it to like literally make it 150 calories.
Yeah, so I tried that. Carmen sent me the meme, and I tried it. It wasn't the same.
Not the
Yeah.
same,
It was like
no.
because you're taking a pump away of the flavoring. and this,
No,
it's
no,
like,
no.
oh, come
I
on.
need 13 pumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I tell you though? It's one thing I don't succumb to is the drinks at Starbucks. I'll eat a croissant. I'll eat a cranberry bliss bar, and every once in a while one of those cheese boxes or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't. When it comes to drinks, I'm still just my solid coffee. Every blue moon I'll get a frappuccino, but only when I want dessert.
Yeah, the holidays get me.
I love the peppermint mocha.
Oh, that's good too.
That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good.
So we went to Costco yesterday, and they have peppermint mocha bark, like the
Yeah.
chocolate,
yeah.
and it's a big container of it. Oh my god!
Just when you get all the Halloween candy out of the house,
Yeah.
time to
Right.
load up on the bark.
So I got that, but again, you have to eat quite a bit of it. You know what I mean? So I limit myself to
Wow.
like 2 pieces.
I went to Dairy Queen last night and got a large peppermint bark
Oh.
McFlurry or
I-
blizzard, whatever it
Wow,
was.
this guy's off the rails. Hey, meanwhile, yesterday I put a picture of him up from the tailgate, and everybody's like, "Gio looks great. Gio
Yeah.
looks great. Gio looks great." You took all those comments right to heart,
Hey,
man.
the people have spoken.
Celebrate.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh man, Galvin is here but not here. He's not in the building, but he's on the way.
I feel
His
bad for him.
Flight, I know. His flight got super delayed. He didn't get into like midnight last night, and then he overslept this morning.
Yeah, so he's already hurting.
We could just take off.
And I said that yesterday on the way
Oh
back.
man,
You know?
I'm just a little sleepy today myself, but from nothing though.
We,
I've done nothing.
we were on the way back from the tailgate. I'd eaten a ton of food from the brisket shop.
Dude, Carmen, did you happen to see that?
No, I saw the picture of
Oh
all
my
you guys,
gosh.
Yeah,
but
but you got to go through the pictures on our Instagram. They gave us dino ribs. I don't know what animal those came from. I mean, it is each one of them is the size of my head.
Thank you for giving me one of those
Yeah, of
because
course.
it was fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know what this is. It's who knows?
It's a rib that I couldn't finish in one sitting.
It looked
oh
like the
my
Flintstones.
god,
Yeah, I had to eat it with a knife and a fork.
that's a
and-
human forearm.
No,
right?
I think it's bigger than that. I think it's bigger than that.
It could be a brontosaurus.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Man, it's exactly what Amanda goes, that looks like the thing they put on the Flintstones to flip the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Oh.
was so good. I don't know what meat it was, but it was so amazing.
So yesterday at the tailgate, it was me, Gio, Pete. I remember to bring Pete, Joey, Big J Okerson, Chad Zumach, 2 other comedians, JP, Mike Olivero,
Yeah.
Ian Beckles,
Dizzy.
Dizzy. I mean, the place was packed with bone people yesterday. Yeah, we were having a good time, and a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new people, and it was I would say it's probably the most packed one we've had all year.
It was way hotter than I thought it was going to
It
be.
was way hotter.
Because I thought it was going to be nice and cool. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go to the tailgate. Brisket shop, cool weather. It was
Yeah.
brutal hot.
Yeah, it was annoying hot. It was like walking around sweating your own neck hot.
But right now you can feel the weather drop. Like,
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's windy. It's Frask.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
going to get worse.
Listen, driving over that bridge, I have to tell you, I was getting blown around.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then when I got to the other side of it, the water started getting blown over the side.
Yeah.
So if you have to go over the bridges today, just be aware.
This is my conundrum with Tom. Tom does everything for me. He's an angel. He's an angel in my life. He's a big stupid angel. I called Dino, who is my handyman guy, and Dino is on a job in Georgia. He's building something out in Georgia, so he's out of town. So I had a new heater that I bought for Ralphie. But when I buy the heater, I have to buy a heater that is installed on the wall because Ralphie's so big, he knocks everything over. I can't get like one of those that just stand in the corner, you know. So I ordered one and I asked Tom, I said, can you do this? Can you? Because he's got to go in the tortoise house, which is like the size of a dog house. And then you have to drill it into the wall. These are things that I don't have, skills I don't possess. And Tom's like, no problem, boss. I got you covered. I'm coming to your house tomorrow anyway. I'll come there a little early. I was like, great. So with Tom, I get 95% of everything done right. And then there's always that missing 5%. So Tom goes in, gets it all hooked up, gets it all settled. He's like, hey, boss, I had to drill a hole through the back of the thing to run the cord through. And I was like, okay, great. Yeah. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Then he comes out and he goes, here's the remote. And it connects to the Wi-Fi and does this. And I was like, okay, cool. He was holding the remote in his hand. I did not take the remote. I'm very much of the Tony Stark, don't hand things to me. I don't give them to me, I'll lose them in 2 seconds. Tom comes in, he goes, where's the remote? I go, I don't have the remote. And he goes, I just gave it to you. I go, no, you didn't. You tried to give it to me and I didn't accept it. I didn't take it, and the remote is gone. Tom spent more time in the tortoise house than anything. He had to go back in the house and look, can't find it anywhere. So Ralphie has a new heater and it's on. So hopefully he's not too hot in there right now, but I'm sure he'll be loving it tomorrow.
But Tom compensates for being Tom because he said he already ordered another one from Amazon.
Yes.
And
Wait.
if you text him when you want to turn it on, he'll come over and turn it on. He's like, I'll be the remote until you get a remote. So just text me when you want to turn it on and I'll drive over and turn it on.
That's commitment.
That is commitment. It's solid.
He's like, the new remote will be here on Tuesday.
Oh, man. So anyway, yesterday was a good day. It was a nice, and even though it was hot, it was a nice Sunday afternoon, but a terrible Buccaneer outcome.
Yeah.
Weird day for football yesterday.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, when it comes to betting, I did great. I lost all my bets, but I lost them in a grand fashion. I didn't lose a parlay by half a yard. I lost everything. I took the under on everything. I took the under on how many receptions Kate Otten was going to get. I took the under on. All of them were over.
Every time, Kate, I think he had like 8 catches.
Yeah.
Every time he caught the ball, I thought of you because you're like, I went under this time.
I went under. 4.5, and he just smashed it.
I mean, they're
yesterday.
just peppering with targets.
Well, it was a disappointing outcome of the game. What was even more disappointing, and I saw Dave Portnoy pointed out, was it filled with Patriots fans?
Yeah, I think Bucs fans they take advantage of and sell their tickets.
Not only do they sell their tickets,
nosebleeds were going for $300.
Yeah, I mean,
three times.
It's
the face
holidays.
value.
People need money. You know what I mean? But also, you have to remember what a transient state this is. There's so many people from the Northeast that are here.
Not only that, and I was talking to JP about this. Like a lot of people, like in the Northeast right now, the weather sucks. So if I can go down to Florida for the weekend and go see my team, that's like a whole vacation.
Yeah,
why the hell
and
not?
how many people have family that live in this area? You know?
And how many more are going to be coming from New York?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can stay here or I can go down to Florida for the weekend where it's 80 degrees, see my team, get out of the cold weather. So it becomes like a destination for people that are not even here.
Right, like I'm not flying up to Buffalo for the weekend to see the Bucks play.
Yeah.
You know, although that would be kind of fun.
So you got transplants and you got people that are looking for a vacation.
Did you see the commercial with the people in Buffalo baptizing their children?
Yeah.
Putting them through baby tables?
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. They make like a little table out of cardboard and then they take the baby and they like gently place it through the table. Oh, it was good. That was pretty funny.
The Bucks play Buffalo next.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, gonna be. That's not gonna be good.
I don't know.
Well,
Buffalo lost to Miami.
Yeah.
They're going back home. They have to win. They're desperate for a win.
Desperation doesn't always mean success. You know, who knows?
They're already 2 games back behind the Patriots now.
I gotta tell you, talking about betting, if you want to win a bet, just take the team that everyone is like, there's no way they can lose.
Yeah.
There's no way that this team will crush this team, and then it's ridiculous.
Well, I wonder what the bet was the for the Dolphins to beat the Bills.
Oh, I would say it was probably at least 172 something.
I think the point spread was 8, so it's more than a touchdown.
Oh wow!
Yeah, which in the NFL is pretty big.
Dude, I lost every single prop that I had. I lost.
That's why I'm not playing anymore.
No, but I feel so much better. I feel so much better that all the props are lost.
Clean slate.
Clean slate.
I just love. I mean, this guy's done it 8 games in a row.
Oh,
8 games in a row. There's no way. Of course.
Yeah.
I've had props that were 15 games in a row.
Yeah.
And I can't. It's only me. I'm convinced it's me, and that's why I've really dialed back on the betting.
Yeah.
I'm a slots guy now.
Dude,
And that's not going well either.
Did you show it to Joey?
No.
Joey came up to me. He goes, "You know, you go back. I did that." I go, "Put it away."
I mean, it's right. They put little ads up too when you first log in. So.
I told him
They actually moved buttons, so you accidentally hit it now.
Yep.
I said, Gio's been playing it during the show. He goes, "You have?" I go, "Yeah." Every once in a while during commercials, I just hear, "Damn it."
Yeah.
Damn it.
One more spin.
I had one good run that got me up to $150 off $10.
Yeah.
It's never been that since.
That's how it goes. Oh wow. Galvin just in time to get home. The government's reopening.
I know. I saw it as I was sitting in the airport last night for hours and hours.
What was your track? Did they delay your flight, or what did they do?
Yeah, so they delayed my flight. For some reason, we were flying from Vegas to San Diego to Tampa, and
Right. San
San Diego is weather. They said that there was fog and all this stuff, and it was weird because we got to Vegas airport at 5 something, whatever. So we were up at 4, whatever, because our flight was supposed to leave at 6:25 or whatever, or somewhere around there. So they go, "All right, everybody, let's get up. We're going to start boarding. This, blah, blah, blah." We get up, stand over there. Oh, they call, "No, all right, we're not going to board right now. You guys can sit down." They did that 3 different times.
Geez.
And then people are like, "I don't believe you. I don't believe this is happening." Then we actually get on the plane, and then they go, "Yeah, when we said we were boarding, we started boarding," and they were like, "Hurry up, hurry, get on the plane," whatever. Everybody gets on the plane and they go, "No, we're going to be here for about 50 minutes on the plane.
Oh, no.
The air's not working, all this stuff." And then they go, "Oh, okay. So if you're making a connecting flight to Tampa or Buffalo or something, you're going to miss your connecting flight. So you can either be stuck here and maybe get a flight, or you're stuck in San Diego and you're not getting a flight." And I go,
What are they? That's
Yeah,
not a very
so-
good option.
I go, "What is the best option?" And I talked to the one guy. I go, "Because that didn't make any sense." And they go, "Get off here, try and get a later flight, whatever." So he did, and immediately they were like, "Yeah, you're on this next flight, whatever." But it was 3 hours or something. But got to sit in a bar and watch football and did that and stuff. And then got on the other flight to St. Louis, and then got here. And I got home last night, and it was almost 1 o'clock, whatever. So I went to sleep. I was 8 alarms. I'm like, just a little bit more. I'm going to sleep a little bit more. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And then I woke up at 5:42 and went, come on.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was pretty beat from doing nothing yesterday too.
Yeah.
Well, we got a big week this week, flying out on Friday to go to New Orleans. If you're going, say aye.
I
feel like there was a feminine voice missing.
No, Joe. Joe said
No,
aye.
not Joe.
Oh.
A real feminine voice. Carmen officially bailed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Too much going on.
Yeah. So basically, the home care was supposed to come today. Nancy has a cardiologist appointment, so there was an overlap that they couldn't make work. So they're not coming till Wednesday. So we're not going to know till Thursday or Friday.
Too much.
And it's just too close. And you know what I mean? God forbid, it will just give me anxiety and stress. You know what I mean? Not knowing if she has help or if this and that. So I have faith that they will come through, obviously, but I just don't want to worry about it.
Yeah.
and we're still going to go through with it and use it so she can get in their system. You know what I mean? So then we'll be prepared. And again, this is something that I should have taken care of earlier. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't want to screw it. I mean, you don't want it to get screwed up while you're gone. Everything you're doing the right thing.
And
so
Mike,
that means
Mike didn't really want you to go anyway.
That's not true.
Exactly.
Not true. It's not
and
true.
now I absorb your flight and I get direct flights.
Yes. I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah,
but
no, yeah.
hopefully.
They said, I talked to him. I talked to him when I was at the airport for 9 hours.
Yeah.
I said, "What's up, Spirit?"
You know, Carm's not coming.
Yeah.
Now we're just assuming that everything's going to go good with our flights, but we don't know.
Yeah,
and we're taking the same flight out, but different flights back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think I'm riding with Johnny B.
Back?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to go sit in an airport for 3 hours and then fly again.
Are you going to be back in time for the show?
Oh, absolutely.
Mark
Oh.
it. Mark it, Carmen.
I got it.
When are you leaving?
I don't know what time I'm going to find out what time he's leaving. If it's not going to work, it's not going
Does
to
he
work.
know you're riding
obviously.
with him yet?
No, I've just been telling everybody.
Yeah. The message will get to him eventually.
I mean, Carmen, what do you think a ride like that would be like?
Oof, joke this, joke that. Shut up.
I feel like Joe's not going to tell him. They're going to stop to get gas, and Joe's just going to pop out of the trunk.
I've been here the whole time.
All right. Well, whatever works, Joe. Whatever works.
We'll see.
That is, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to flying back on Southwest. I've not done that in forever.
Worse than Spirit, though?
Yes, because it's the one of those that you don't have an assigned seat.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah, but if you check in, my flights were Southwest. They weren't bad.
were they full?
This one from St. Louis to here wasn't.
Yeah.
They had like 50 open seats, they said, whatever. But the other ones were full. But I think because they started pushing stuff back.
Like that's what I have to think about now. Do I want the like I paid for like the first boarding group?
Yeah.
So do I go to the back of the plane hoping nobody comes back there and that middle seat stays open, or do I go to the front?
I don't know. It's funny because my wife is too scared to do that we're now boarding A and I have C, and I'm like, I go up there, whatever. But I didn't. So I had checked in and I had A, and then whenever they got us off the plane and did the thing, now I'm C.
Right.
And I go, well, that's not fair. That's not fair.
No.
So I go, come on, we'll just go. And she's like, I don't want to. And I go, what are they going to do? Put us in airport jail? I go, come on. The worst
They do reject you.
Worst case is they reject you, and I go, oh, on my phone it was this.
Right.
I didn't realize because they gave us the actual pass.
I play
paper.
dumb every time. Oh,
Right,
this is
exactly.
not, you didn't say C?
So I'm approaching, and it's backed up now, and I'm like, oh, I want to just breeze through. So I kind of hang back, and then this guy starts yapping at the lady. He's like, what do you guys got going on? And as he says that, I go, how you doing? Zing, and did that with her. And she like looks and she goes, and I went walking through and I was like, yeah, I'm going on there.
So
whatever.
sometimes when you have to scan your phone, it does that.
Yeah.
Gives you the meh.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, all the cruise ship guys are there.
Yeah. So I got on, and it wasn't like it was anything great, whatever, but at least I was on.
I'm not looking forward to that. But anyway, I am looking forward. I hung out with Big J Okerson yesterday at the tailgate, and we had him on the show on Friday, and I'm excited. I was talking to him about it. He seems very calm. He seems like everything's all taken care of.
He's done it a bunch of times.
Right. But I said to him, I go, Jay, are you taking into consideration the fact that the government shutdown is causing delays everywhere and all your comedians are flying into New Orleans for this festival and that all these flights are getting canceled? And he went, no. Okay, good.
Yeah.
But I think we'll be fine now.
I did talk to them yesterday, and we do have our hotels now.
Hey,
boy.
And,
All right.
all the information is trickling in.
Yeah.
Me you, Joe.
I'm in, Michael.
I text Bobby last night, and I said, hey, just a heads up, Carmen texted me. She's not going on the trip, so I don't need to room with you. I'm just going to room with Joe. And he immediately calls me. And I go, if I wanted to call you, I would have called you. I'm strapped with my mask on. I'm laying in bed, and I wrote back to him, I have my mask on. I just kicked him the voicemail, and I go, I have my mask on, and he didn't respond to me. So I'm like, no, I don't know.
Do you think he's upset because he was looking forward to rooming with you?
No.
Yeah, he went, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you're gonna-
We could sit and drink coffee.
No, I'll still sit and drink coffee with him and
but
smoke cigars and all that stuff.
You're not with him. He doesn't like it.
I don't think he wants me there. We've never roomed together.
I know you're taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Anytime we go to hotels, we get separate rooms. Like we've never roomed together.
Yeah, now you are taking it to a whole new level.
Jesus.
And you've taken that from him now.
Fine, I'll go back with
Whoa.
Oh, I said fine. I said fine. I'll go back with Bobby.
I did it.
No, you dumped it anyway?
Yep.
No, I went fine. I'll go back over. All right. On that note, we'll take a break. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. We got a bunch of new stuff to give away. Carmen will tell you what that stuff is. Little sneak peek. We got circus tickets.
Oh,
like that, yeah. The circus is back. I thought the circus was done. Now it's back. We'll tell you what else we have, and we'll give that stuff away with Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Carmen?
Yes.
What do we have to give away this morning?
Okay, so we have
Take it slow so we can ingest each one of these. Here we go. Here, okay, come on.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay, so we have the tickets for the next Mike Calta tailgate.
Which is when?
November 30th.
Oh, not for a while. Okay.
Yeah. And then we have tickets for St. Pete Countries Fest.
Now, do you think November 30th it'll be nice and cool while we're out there, or you think we're going to sweat our balls off again?
Probably sweat our balls off.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. What was the next thing?
St. Pete Country Fest.
Yeah, that's the red clay strays. That's a big deal.
Yep. TSO.
Okay, of course, TSO. Right around the corner.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my guitar signed.
Monster Jam.
Where is the guitar? Is that guitar still here?
We threw it out. No, yeah, it's right there
it's
next to
over
the
there.
Orange Amp. Yeah.
We have tickets for Monster Jam.
Uh-huh.
Reggae Rise Up.
All right.
Brett Michaels.
With Tesla.
Yes. And
Uh-oh.
the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yeah.
Coming
Circus
to
is back,
town.
baby. I like a good circus. It was better when the kids were little.
Yeah. I don't think I would go now by myself.
I would take the kids now, but I don't think they'd. I don't think Juliana would want to go.
No, I don't think my kids would want to go either.
Yeah,
They
that
loved
stinks.
it when they were little, but
Last night I was flipping through the channel and the Wonka movie was on. I was like, "You guys want to watch Wonka?" And they're
You
like,
love
"No."
that movie.
I do kind of like it.
yeah.
You know,
Kind of like it. You've
Is
seen
it-
it like 18 times.
It's about to be taken off of Netflix.
Oh, it's okay. I own it.
Okay.
The other thing is, you know what I did watch over the weekend that I stopped watching halfway through? The new Downton Abbey movie.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, a couple of things. One is I don't like them with technology. I liked it better before they had cars and all that other stuff.
Oh, so this is years later?
Yeah, this is in the 30s. And then the other thing is they all got old. Lady Mary looks old. She doesn't look hot anymore.
So is that the actual time that has passed since the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all right.
So it's like, and they're in London now, and London's got Broadway shows and lights and cars and
Not my
limousines.
Abbey.
Yeah, it's not my Abbey. I didn't love it.
Now we have to wash cars.
Yeah.
It used to be just wiping the horse's butt.
What else? There was some else. Oh, I tried to watch that that Waltzing Brando movie,
Oh, yeah?
which that guy, what is his name? The guy who plays Brando?
It's Billy Zane.
Billy Zane. Fantastic. Not only does he look like him, but he acts like him. He does a great job.
It is unbelievable. In the clip that I saw, I haven't seen the thing, but yeah,
And
I'm
it's not like that over the top Brando.
Right,
Like,
right.
He does like a really, like if you watch any of those Brando appearances from Dick Cavett or Mike Douglas show or any of that
Right.
stuff in the 70s, he does a really good Brando.
because whenever I saw the clips, like the trailers and stuff, and I go, is that old Brando footage or are they? I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, it's great. He looks just like him, and but John Hader is in it, and he's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Well, he was Napoleon Dynamite, and I think that was like a character that he did like
Right.
in college, and so they did.
that's
the
all
thing with
he'll
it.
ever be.
Exactly. Yeah, because that Blades of Glory was basically.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, gay Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah,
is what it was.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, we got that stuff to give away. Let's do it right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. What are the updates, Gio? Because Galvin was out.
You're on a 1-win streak.
Not a streak.
Honest.
Well, Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, today we're just going to do some general trivia.
Oh,
right.
good. Fair
Yeah.
across the board.
Yes, I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to give me the answers. Okay?
Yeah.
Your first one. Which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1994, starring Tom Hanks? Galvin.
Because it beat Shawshank.
Oh, yeah.
That, Shawshank, and something else all came out in the same year, and it was like, oh.
Tough. In the acronym CIA.
Central.
Mike. Which chemical element has the symbol Cu?
Gold?
Which chemical element has the symbol Cu?
Carbon. Calcium.
Copper is what I was looking for.
Curry? Is it curry?
No, it is not.
See you later.
No. Complete the title of this Shakespeare play. A Midsummer Night
Dream.
Geo. Which author wrote the novel To Kill a Mockingbird?
Lee.
Galvin.
That's correct.
Fool's Gold is
Pyrite.
actually
Iron pyrite.
is actually a mineral containing ions of what metal?
Iron.
Galvin. Which 1975 film features Amity Island?
Jaws.
Geo.
Those beaches will be open.
Which man currently hosts The Tonight Show?
Jake Hill.
Valid.
Damn it.
Galvin with the steal. And Pap, we're halfway there.
Michael is on the board with a single point.
Oh, my God. 1.
Gio has 2, and Galvin doubling that score. He's your leader with 4.
Too many stupid Jimmies.
A lot of Jimmys.
All right. General trivia is what we're doing. Your next one. What is the capital city of Peru?
Lima.
Galvin. Which composer's 41st Symphony?
Mozart.
Beethoven.
Mozart. Mike. Which famous actor was in a relationship with Angelina Jolie until
Bob Thornton.
2016? Did everyone answer?
Yeah.
Oh, Brad Pitt is who I was looking for.
That's right there, right.
And we all skipped the famous good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Which alcoholic spirit gets its primary flavor from juniper? Galvin. Which U.S. state comes first in an alphabetical?
Arkansas.
Alabama.
Yep.
Mike. Who was the U.S. president in the year 2000?
Bush.
No. Obama.
Clinton. Geo. What is the singular form of the word dice?
Die.
Galvin. Which actress appears in Pretty Woman,
Julia
Ocean's 11? Mike Calta. Helsinki.
Finland.
Thank you, Mike Calta. And Pap, we are on the last 3.
Gio has 3 points on the board. Michael has 5, and Galvin is your leader right now. He's winning with 7.
All right, general trivia, last 3. Here we go. Which state is home to the Timberwolves Vikings?
Minnesota.
Galvin. Which gas giant planet is furthest from the sun?
Uranus.
Venus.
Mars.
Pluto.
Neptune.
Neptune and Pluto.
No point.
Son of a bees.
No point.
I just want to say Uranus.
And your last one. Which pop artist with hits such as Straight Up and
Paul Abdul.
Opposite?
Yeah.
Mike Calta.
Oh, are you doing this?
I was trying to think of a name.
Oh.
I was trying to make it come to me.
I'm going to try. I mean, I'll do it too.
Your final score, Gio with 3 points on the board, Michael doubling that at 6, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
Kachaya! Woo! Trademark 2021.
That's a pretty good one. All right, what line are you playing for, Galvin?
Line 1, please.
Line 1. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Logan.
Logan, you're the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with your choice of prizes, including the circus, Logan. Hold on, sir. Thank you.
Logan, good name. Logan, good, not super common.
Yeah.
But now I think Logan Paul, douche.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I also think Wolverine.
Yeah, I think
That's
Wolverine.
true.
So
And Logan from Succession.
Yeah, Logan Roy.
Yeah.
Gio, did you lose your voice this weekend?
I guess, yeah.
What were you screaming at?
Girl soccer.
Yeah. I know. I feel like I can barely even talk.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take the day.
We all could use a day.
You're going to rest your instrument?
Yeah. I really feel like I'm struggling.
What were you screaming at?
I mean, I scream at my TV during the game, but other than that, I don't know.
It couldn't be that much, though, you know.
I mean, I really scream loud.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. That's why when you said, if you asked me if I wanted to stay and watch the game, I was like, nah, I think I'm going to go home.
Because you're screaming at the TV?
I scream at my TV. I just do it. I can't help it.
I got to watch the Steelers game on the flight.
Oh, that's cool.
They have the in-flight live TV thing, whatever. So I was watching it, and it was just a lot of hands up in the air. Ridiculous.
It was an off day for the NFL yesterday. It really was. Or I mean, this could be a weekend where Medicine Man just schools everybody in his pitch.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, Saints won. Jets
Dolphins
won.
won.
Dolphins won. Those are three pretty big upsets.
Oh, man. All right. 800-771-1025 the phone numbers. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up with news today, Back in the Sky, worth more or less. And I'm going to introduce you to dark showering.
Dark showering.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to have an general idea what that's all about.
Maybe.
I like it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, caramel sizzle.
Oh. Yeah, that's dark shower. What's the shower part?
I said something yesterday about you that I want to tell you, but I don't want to repeat it.
You
Who?
can say
Carmen?
it.
Carmen.
You can say it.
Me, Pete, and Ian were standing there, and this guy walked by, and he was not fat, but he was a little overweight, and he was a black dude, probably in his 60s, and he was bald, and Pete said, "That's Chad one day if his metabolism quits on him." And Ian said, "Nope, never happened." Chad and Pete said, "No, me either." And I said, "When Chad is 60, the only thing that's gonna be fat about Chad is Carmen."
Oh my goodness.
What a jerk.
Listen, I am aware that I can definitely gain weight
Chunk it up.
very easily if I'm not careful.
Pepper in the dark.
Although, did you see Carmen do a little clean and jerk yesterday?
Yeah,
Lifting the weights?
Yeah, my
Ah.
wife said, she goes, I didn't know Carmen lifts weights.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And we're working up because
Like she says by looking at her, she never knew.
Yeah.
That's pretty rude that your wife would say that.
Yes, lift weight, no.
I get it. No, I do lift weights. I used to lift really heavy, and then obviously just with life
The baby.
and stuff happening, I haven't really had time to get into the gym. But now that the season is kind of coming to an end, and also Chad is motivated to get ripped for the wedding / fight Mike.
Right.
He's also in the gym, so I told him, I was like, we're working out together. You know what I mean? So I go up there right after school and we get a lift in together. And yeah, he's basically my personal trainer. And I told him, I was like, listen, this is your chance. Not many guys will ever get this opportunity. Sculpt me.
To whip your bitch into shape.
Sculpts me.
I said,
Sculpt me.
sculpt me. Make me look
Sounds
how
sturdy.
you would like. If you want my butt bigger, give me exercises to make my butt bigger. If you
Wow,
want,
you are so whipped.
Yeah.
You are so whipped.
Mold me how you want me.
yeah. Well,
Make
again,
me your dream boat.
well, no, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to give him motivation because
I mean, it
he
can't.
will.
It can't be accept me for who I am. It's make me what you want.
Well, listen, I want to get better. I want to look better. I want to feel better. So
It's funny that you say that, Carmen, that you don't know what you're doing. My brother doing the bodybuilding and stuff, it is all about the exact movements and doing the stuff. Yeah, if you lift, you're going to be better. But if you lift properly, you do all these different things and stuff. Not that I know, but
which, he gave me one of the best compliments ever.
I know, you love it.
Yeah, he said I had great form, and because there was a bunch of douchebags in my comments. Why are you doing it that way?
You opened yourself up to a vulnerable post, and actually people put in negative comments.
Yeah,
weird.
My favorite comment is there is a girl. It's a pretty girl, and she's a pro golfer, and she's out there and she's on the driving range and she's doing stuff and just filming, and so many guys approach her to help her out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she would crush all of them in golf. And they're like, you actually want to do that? Okay, really?
Yeah.
Let me see your tour card, idiot.
How about that girl Paige from that we had on the Super Bowl?
Sporniak.
Oh, yeah.
Sporaniak
Yeah.
or whatever.
Sporniak.
She puts out some comments that she gets all the time.
Yeah.
People are just absolutely brutal to her for no reason.
For a reason. She's a woman and she's pretty.
I mean, you just hate yourself. At that point.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, Carmen is okay because we make fun of each other. You feel like, you want to give a little jab because you're part of the show. You know what I mean?
I would
not really
her.
trying to insult Carmen. Yeah, but I mean, they're using her. They're calling her the Helen Hunt, and they get really mean with her.
she did. There was like some type of golf tour that they did, like with online golfers and stuff, and the people were just coming. You should kill yourself.
Yeah, you should kill yourself.
God.
Like,
yeah, but also that's
what?
like you see an 8-year-old girl on YouTube playing piano and they say that you should kill yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
people are brutal.
she's not that bad.
All right, let's take a break. Galvin has your news. We will dive into that next. Ian Beckles will be here in the 9 o'clock hour. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. How was Vegas?
Vegas was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, surprisingly, we didn't do a ton of gambling because we had so many things going on and stuff. We got out there and immediately landed, got to the hotel, and went to the Lightning game. They were playing against the Vegas Golden Knights.
Now, how is that going in as an opposing team player?
It was fun.
I
I mean, we were full in Lightning gear and stuff, and we saw a few other ones, but obviously it's in Vegas, so there's a lot of Vegas support out there and stuff. And we went in the first period, the Lightning were down 2-0. Down 2-0, and it's like, oh man!
And there you are.
Yeah,
in your
look at
blue
these
jersey.
losers.
Yeah.
Right, waiting for that, come out here.
It's gonna be a long trip home.
So right before the second period starts, they decide to play Thunderstruck, and I look around and I go,
Do they not know?
Are you people morons?
Yeah.
32 seconds in, Lightning score. 50 seconds after that, Lightning score again. Wound up winning. Lightning won 6-3.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominated. It was great. I go, play Thunderstruck again.
Yeah,
Like somebody snuck into the booth and played it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Kucherov's in there. Here's the other thing. Can I take a second? Thunderbug,
everybody. Yeah.
Thunderbug. Thunderbug doing all the stuff and having fun and great. Does anybody know what the Vegas Golden Knights mascot is?
I'm going to guess it's a Golden Knight.
You would think that would make sense.
I've not seen it.
What would be another thing?
Isn't it like a dragon thing?
A dragon would make a lot of sense as well.
A knight?
Yeah. Knight, slay the dragon, doing that stuff. No.
I think like gold coins.
No, not gold coins. Not a dragon. Not a Vegas Golden Knight. It's a Gila monster.
I don't know.
What?
That's
What is
a
that?
lizard or something?
A lizard.
Yeah.
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
well, not a dragon, but a lizard.
Yeah.
But it's like, it is maybe the dumbest mascot I've ever seen in my life, and its name is Chance.
Oh, because Vegas. Chance.
And it looks kind of like it's a special
Oh, special needs dragon?
Gila
Oh,
monster.
yeah.
Oh.
It was so, and the whole time, because that's who we were saying, what if we played Thunderstruck? When the Chance, I don't know whether we want to do that. Yeah, look at that thing.
Oh, my.
It makes zero.
That looks like something
Yeah.
like a high school,
Right.
like a craft.
Like it's made out of
classmate.
paper mache
Yeah.
or something. Like I don't get the correlation of Golden Knight and a Gila monster.
I think it's like you're saying the dragon. I'm
I
assuming.
have a dragon.
Yeah.
They
but-
have a big giant dragon
Oh.
they have like a platform up there where they do all the events and the in-house people are doing stuff and they have people come up there and play games and they have a big giant dragon's head
Oh,
sticking out of there.
I don't know.
Which would make sense. This is a Gila monster that I have no idea what the correlation is. But anyways, Thunderbug would destroy Chance the Gila monster.
I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, that one would. I don't know how it would do it against a dragon.
It says the Gila monster was chosen to represent Nevada's desert ecosystem, and the name Chance is a nod to Las Vegas, taking a chance on professional hockey.
Okay.
Garbage.
So we did that. So that was great. Start out the first night with that, and then the next night they had the.
What do? You go to the casino after the game?
Yeah,
yeah.
And, just relaxed, gambled a little bit, did all that stuff, whatever. I mean, a long day of flying and everything. And then the next day, they had the SEMA Car Fest going on out there, which
so it was packed.
Yeah, packed. I'm not a car guy at all. I could care less about cars, but they did have, and it was at the convention center, and it was outside, and it was like perfect temperature and stuff. They had the Black Crowes and Queens of the Stone Age. Now, let me ask you this. This was a discussion my wife and I had. I call it a discussion. It might be an argument. Not who is a better band, not a band that you like more, anything like that. Who is the bigger band?
Black Crowes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should say it that fast.
Yeah.
Because that's what I said. And I assume they were headlining. Jenny goes, no, Queens of the Stone Age. And I go, no. I know you like them.
Yeah.
I like them too. They're not a bigger band. And she goes, they are though, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, Spotify, they're playing. And I go, okay, albums sold. Queens of the Stone Age have under 4 million albums sold.
Oh, my God.
Black Crowes have like over 30 million.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, of course.
Plus 20 years on them.
All that and that length of time. I go, plus hard to handle. She Talks to Angels, Remedy, like all these radio hits. I go, name one radio hit from Queens of the Stone Age. No one knows.
I don't know the names of any of the Queens of the Stone Age songs. I could hum them.
No one knows. Is there only one that was like a somewhat hit, whatever? And I love Queens of the Stone Age, but it was ridiculous. But anyways, Black Crowes went on first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that was probably Black Crowes are like, we're old, we want to go on,
Also,
earlier.
Kind of like it could be money wise, how much you paying. All right, we'll do a half hour, 40 minutes or whatever.
Black Crowes sounded so
Was it full Black Crowes?
No, just the brothers.
Yeah.
It's the brothers. But the rest of the band, other hired guns and stuff, who are all incredible musicians and stuff, they sounded so goddamn good. Not only were they great performing, the sound was unbelievable. So it was a great show. And then Queens of the Stone Age, unbelievable. I mean, it was a really, really great show. So we did that on Friday night. And then Saturday went to a place called the Brooklyn Bowl.
Yeah, that scared me a little bit. Spirit World is very loud.
Spirit World's very loud, very great, very aggressive. There was a circle pit going on behind me and stuff. It was a lot of fun, though. It was great. And it was so funny because the very first song, people start going bananas and stuff. And there was literally a guy dressed as a banana
saw that,
in the pit.
Oh.
And I get pushed in the back. Of course, that's going to happen. You know, I understand that, whatever. So I get pushed in the back and then like push more, whatever. And my wife's in front of me. And so I kind of do the stand and the elbows out to kind of push back a little bit and stuff. And then I feel someone like kind of tap me and stuff. And I turn around. And it's a Mexican dude that's probably about 350, something whatever. And he goes, "We good, bro?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "We good, bro?" And I go, "Yeah. My wife is not the same size as me, like yours is." I go, "I'm protecting her." And he goes, just like stares at me. And I go, "Go ahead, go mosh, do your thing." Like, I'm not mad at you, but I'm going to protect my wife a little bit, Yeah.
So, what did you do though? You just buckled up your shoulders?
Yeah. That's my move. If I'm standing there and I'm not in the pit, I get the shoulders and the elbows back. Yeah.
This
doesn't work that way when I do it, Calvin.
No. I find this is a good response. People have given me the "we good, bro," and I go, "No,
Nah.
no,
Yeah.
nothing about it's good."
Yeah.
So you might want to walk away.
It was a blast, though. We had a great time. Tons of stuff that we did out there, and the traveling was the only part that was like, meh. But everything else was fantastic.
Did you get out to Bootlickers?
Did not make it to Bootlegger.
Oh man.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out like what time to do this and do that, whatever. And we were gonna go late on Saturday, and then we were like, just gonna go back.
It's off. The fact that it's off the strip kind of makes it a little bit of a pain.
But I was staying at Mandalay, and it's just down from there, not too far, whatever. My wife met up with a friend of hers, a girl from high school that she hasn't seen forever, whatever, that lives out there now. And so we're there, and her husband's going to be coming, whatever. And she's like, yeah, my husband should be coming. And then if you could snap your fingers and make Barney from The Simpsons a real person.
Look here.
This guy walks up. He's got shots for all of us. He's got a drink over here, this, that. And he's like, and just leans over. His drink completely spills everywhere. He puts the shots down. And he's like, it was wild. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go gamble a little bit. And my wife told me later on that the girl was telling her how they have an open marriage.
Oh,
and I go,
her and Barney?
I go, who wants to have sex with either of them?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I guess he has a 28-year-old girlfriend that she's going to meet the next night. And so I was like, oh, man, I can't even imagine what's going on there.
Do they live there in Vegas?
Yeah, they live in Vegas
That's
now.
Vegas,
yeah, well,
I think,
yeah. I was like, oh, bro. And I mean, this guy's just burning heaters and running off and going to the slot machines and getting more shots and stuff. It was wild.
That
That's their
Vegas
life.
lifestyle,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy.
We were down on Fremont Street, Old Vegas and stuff. And so we were there and I went into the first casino, the Palace, which is just like a little dirt hole, whatever.
Right.
And sat down and started playing. Sat down with 200, doubled up to 400. And then I was like, all right, I doubled my money. I'll go. And I was walking back out there and there was an open table, nobody there. When I was like, all right, let me sit down. Put down 200, got up to 800. And I was like, all right, peace.
Oh,
I'm out of
good.
here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good. That's
Yeah,
a good
so I
run.
paid for a lot of the stuff. And
I was
had a good
surprised
time.
Mike Oliveira was out there. I saw your picture.
Yeah, how great was that? Big gorilla. Because they have all those performers there on Fremont where they have a circle and they can do whatever. They had like Chippendale guys. They had girls that, were on stilts and stuff. And you could
Did
take
you ever see
pictures.
the guy that you can kick in the nuts for $5?
No.
You can kick him in the nuts. What do
I
you
got to
think?
be honest with you. If I would have seen that, I think I would have done that because I would have put that. I feel like I could put that guy out of commission.
There was a guy, last time I was there was a guy on Fremont Street and it was kick me in the nuts for $5. It was a sign.
But think about it. Even if you don't have nuts, even if you don't have even if they're not connected or you don't have them at all, and you're still getting kicked.
I don't know the signs of it, but it was, and there was another guy kicked me in the ass for $5.
That's so funny.
That is, I have no talent, but I need to make some money.
And there was a ton of people lining up to
I
do
would
it.
imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Yeah.
I'm not relating this to no talent. I need to make a lot of money. You just made me think of it.
What?
Friday we had the liquid lunch. I was talking to Monica.
No talent.
No, that's not what I meant. It was her birthday.
Yeah.
And I had sent my son money on Venmo. And while I was there, I saw a bunch of people sending Monica money for her birthday.
Yeah.
How much did Monica get?
I don't know. I saw that they had the poll up and stuff. I'm gonna say I don't want to go high and ruin it, but I feel like it's high. But I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna say $400.
Carmen, do you know?
Nice.
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
I'm gonna go. She made like 250.
Gio?
600.
Joe?
I think she made $225.
As of the conversation on Friday of seeing her at Hooters and talking to her and JP, she was well over $850.
See, I was gonna
Shut
guess.
up.
I was gonna guess 800, but I didn't want to be.
She's like, I'm about $850.
Yeah, good.
Get
That's
it, girl.
great.
Hey, by the way, my birthday's Friday.
Yeah.
Well, because I was explaining, like, can you believe that? I go, I can believe it because we have a massive audience.
She gets so much hate though.
Yeah,
Monica's a lot of haters.
part of the hate is loving somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I saw a stupid Marine Rob at the thing, and I'm constantly, crapping on that guy. But I saw him; we were nice to
But
each
I mean,
other.
people say some vile things about Monica.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, like not even like kidding, funny stuff.
Yeah.
Just like hateful things.
Yeah, well, evidently there were
That's
enough
just
people.
Mike.
Yeah.
No, I like Monica. And there was
There's the kick in the nuts guy.
What do you think? He's got they're disconnected, or he doesn't have nuts?
Maybe he's got something blocking him or something.
Even if you have something blocking it, we've all,
Oh, he doesn't even flinch.
No. And then he turns around and the back of his shirt says, "You kick like a bitch."
Was he on America's Got Talent? There was a guy kick me in the nuts guy.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's
funny.
I'd watch that more than most of the things that
Oh,
they have on
it was
there.
great to watch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:14 in the morning on a Monday. Time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Brought to you by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, we're back, baby. Yeah. The Senate has voted 60-40 on a key step toward reopening the government. The vote came down after a critical group of 8 Senate Democratic centrists reached a deal with Senate GOP leaders in the White House to reopen the government in exchange for a future vote on extending enhanced affordable care subsidies. There is more to come before the government can reopen. Any one senator can delay consideration of the package for several days. Plus, the House will have to return and adopt the deal struck in Senate before it gets sent to President Donald Trump.
Bottom line, are we going to be able to fly to New Orleans this weekend or not?
Yeah, it seems like it. But speaking of flights, more than 10,000 flights were delayed yesterday alone, and 3,200 were canceled. That was the worst day since the shutdown started.
Now, and what was the blame for that? You had weather.
We had weather. So whenever I got to Tampa Airport and checked my bags, I talked to the guy. I go, "How's it going?" And he goes, "It's all right." He goes, "We haven't seen anything, whatever." And I go, "You think we're going to be good?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "We haven't seen any delays yet at all." He goes, "I don't think there's anything for tomorrow, whatever." He goes, "You guys should be good, with it."
So you just had weather delays?
Yeah, we just had the weather delay because we were flying, like I said, into San Diego. But obviously, more than 10,000 flights were delayed yesterday.
Right.
So,
what's the air traffic controllers? There's a shortage of air traffic controllers, which makes it unsafe.
So they have to pull flights out. Yeah. No, I get it. I'm just saying, has that happened yet? I mean.
Well, I know JP was having issues with his flight, and they said there were, I think, a quarter of the flights at TIA were canceled over the weekend.
But also, I feel like within 2 days, they're caught back up. You know what I mean?
Amanda's worried about. I'm not worried about New Orleans. Amanda's worried because she has to fly to New York, and she's more worried about coming back because Juliana can't miss school, and Amanda has a full slate of work for work here. So that's what she's mostly concerned about.
She's going up there to celebrate the new mayor.
It's a mom party. No, she's not doing it. That's funny.
There is a older white lady that was a blackjack dealer that asked me where I was from, and I said Tampa, Florida, and she goes, probably going to be seeing an influx. Yeah. And I go, yeah, I would imagine. And then she went off about New York, and I was like, okay, all right, well, can you go ahead and deal my cards? Silas Sampson, the 22-year-old accused of plowing through a crowd of people in Ybor City on Saturday night, had his first court appearance Sunday morning. The judge confirmed the charges against him and scheduled his pretrial detention hearing for Thursday at 9:30 a.m. The state's attorney said she filed a motion to deny pretrial release, but Sampson's attorney said she did not receive a copy of the motion. Sampson was present at the hearing and did not speak. He appeared to be wearing a suicide prevention vest. He is facing 8 felony charges related to the crash, which killed 4 and injured 13. Sampson was charged on Saturday with 4 counts of vehicular homicide and 4 counts of fleeing police, resulting in serious injury or death. But authorities say more charges are possible.
So that's the thing, is that he was trying to flee the police. He wasn't just trying to run people over. I have this conversation with my son all the time. You have to realize, you may love your kids, okay? But stop and realize for a second, especially if you have kids between the ages of, let's say, 15 and 23, your kids are idiots, including my kid. And you have to have these conversations with them. I have said to my son, I'm constantly giving him a hard time about doing the same things that I do. I give him a hard time about not stopping all the way for a stop sign. And he's like, you do the same thing. I go, it doesn't matter. I go, it doesn't matter what I do. It's what you have to do. But you constantly have to remind them that there is nothing that getting arrested is. There's no way that that's worse than running over 4 people trying to get away from the cops. Yeah. One, you're never going to. My dad taught me at a very young age, when I was 18 years old and I got my driver's license, my dad said to me, you can never outrun the police. And I said, yeah, but I have a friend who drives a Corvette, and he drove to. Listen to me. You can never outrun the police. You know why? And I said, why? And he said, because all they have to do is radio ahead to the next guy.
Can't outrun the radio. Yeah.
Too many of them. He's like, you'll never outrun the police. You have to teach the kids that it's better off to just get in trouble than it is to, I can get you out of a traffic violation. I can get you out of a car accident. I can't get you out of running over 4 people.
A lot of people are blaming the police for pursuing this guy and that got him down to 7th Avenue.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's not the smart spot, but you don't want the guy to go crazy and kill more people either. You know?
Yeah, but there's a lot of times where there's that call where they're like, all right, call the pursuit off because it's getting into areas where they could do that.
They were saying they had helicopter above that could see where he's at.
Right.
And they're blaming the cops for pursuing him down 7th Avenue.
Yeah, I mean, probably not the most ideal place to be on a weeknight, or what was it, a weekend night?
Yeah. That's why I don't go to Ybor, man, ever.
Mm-hmm. No, so listen to this stuff. My wife and her friend got my wife for her birthday a cheese making thing that they do in Ybor City.
Mm-hmm.
So the girls went down there, and that was Juliana's first time ever in Ybor.
Was it at night?
At night.
Oof.
Did she like it or hate it?
She hated it.
She
Loved
liked it.
She hated it.
She liked it.
Amanda said, we came outside. We went in there in the daylight, came out in the dark, and when we came out,
oh yeah,
she said there was a guy with a giant snake around his neck. There was a bunch of transgender people, and what are they? Transvestites? The ones that dress up and do the drag queen.
Yeah.
That's what Juliana loved it.
Oh,
she can't wait to go back. And I was like, no.
Yeah, just like
going back for years,
just like Joey did.
Yeah,
had a good time.
Yeah.
Mm.
She said she loved it. It was like a circus that she'd never seen before. Yeah.
First there was basketball, then UFC. Now it's over to baseball. Cleveland Guardians closer Emmanuel Clase and right-handed starter Luis L. Ortiz have been indicted on charges stemming from alleged gambling misconduct, specifically manipulating bets on individual pitches. Like I said all along, that's the easiest way to do it, but you're still getting caught. Ortiz has already been arrested in Boston, while Class A is not in custody. The Department of Justice has charged the pair with wire fraud conspiracy, honest services wire fraud conspiracy, conspiracy to influence sporting contests by bribery, and money laundering conspiracy. Class A's actions are alleged to have been benefited bettors by a sum of $700,000, while Ortiz benefit co-conspirating gamblers by a sum of $60,000.
Wow.
Overall, bettors conspiring with the pair made at least $450,000 from betting platforms. Class A is alleged to have communicated with bettors via text messages during games. So he's over there.
I mean, that's ridiculous. That you're going to get caught.
Yeah.
Like, I would love if while I was friends with David Wells when he played for the Yankees, if I knew, although he's hard to judge because I could be like, we went out last night and he got smashed, but then he'll go pitch a perfect game the next day. So it's hard to like not that he would help me out cheating, but I'd have some more information because I was with him the day before. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
right.
I could say,
or if he was like, my shoulder hurts.
Yeah.
Or you saw him, something happened and he fell and hurt his shoulder. And
but then there's no way because then he'll go pitch a perfect game. So
yeah,
that's a bad example.
So all sports are rigged now is what we have to.
Well, I think all sports have been rigged.
Right now we
gambling.
know.
Yeah. Because people used to say that all the time. Oh, the fix is in. The fix is in. And a lot of times you're like, yeah, you lost your bet or whatever.
But now do we know for sure with the Chiefs and the refs and all that stuff?
Like we're starting to get more and more examples of people getting caught.
I would imagine the only reason it hasn't come out football yet is because football's so big that they're shutting it down, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's going to. By the way, the pair could face up to 65 years in prison if convicted on all charges.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It ruins the whole sport.
Yeah.
How do you prove? I think in football, the referee rigging the game would be the easiest way.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because
on a no call. I mean, there have been some game altering calls.
100%.
And the referee is not even about money. It's like, I don't know, threaten the family or threaten, something.
Yeah.
But like the kicker hit the wire and the NFL said, nope, not a wire.
Yeah.
That was an optical illusion.
And the rest of the world, including Al Michaels, said it hit the wire.
And there's a lot of these calls that are like non-reviewable, even though they have instant replay and TV.
But the fact that everybody watched it, everybody saw it, the balls don't go like this. Bing, burr.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't take a hard right. It hit the wire that the camera is on, went out to the side. Al Michaels said, I hit a wire, this and that. NFL said, no, it didn't, Al Michaels. You back on there and you say that it didn't.
Yeah.
And then they just said, no, it didn't. And everyone went, oh, I guess it didn't.
That's it. There's no other way to.
If you had that kicker for points and he didn't get the point, you're screwed.
Yep.
The thing with like when people say the Chiefs get all the calls and stuff, I feel if more players were speaking out about it, then I would believe it more. Because you don't.
Why would it be the Chiefs? That's what I always
wonder.
Well,
because they make the most money and stuff.
But they make the most money because they're in the position that they're in.
Listen,
so
I don't believe these things. I'm saying that if the players on other teams were saying this stuff, that's when you'd believe it. I would think.
But also, I feel like star players maybe get a little bit more of the leeway, or players that they like, that they're friendly and stuff and everything.
There's some guys that probably get calls, others don't.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But also, once you're in the league, do you really want to be the whistleblower and get kicked out and lose your paycheck?
You want to point out referees are doing stuff, then the referees are going to point out every time you do something.
Right.
But also, some of these guys have huge bonus incentives based on these games.
Oh, yeah.
So if you lose a game, you could be losing a ton of bonus money. So that's why I don't think it really exists.
But also, it's like, okay, so Patrick Mahomes, super nice guy on all accounts and stuff, and he's a big star, big name in the thing, whatever. He asked for a call. He's like, come on, John. And John's like, late flag. Where is like George Pickens, who's a bit of a head case and always causing problems and stuff, and he asked for a call, and they're like, no, and we're going to call it on you because you're unsportsmanlike or whatever. You see the other day, whatever Pickens did that. I mean, he was doing a little bit, whatever, but literally caught a great ball. The guy's a great player and stuff, and then went like this, like he was going to hand it.
Yeah, we were just talking about it
to the player or whatever, and then handed the ref. Yeah, he was giving him a hard, but like, I mean,
they fined him $20,000 for that.
Yeah, they're not messing around. They told him at the beginning of the season, there's no taunting at all.
That's to me is a little much. I mean, he didn't do anything. He just went out like this with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also don't know if he could have said something. Why he's doing it. You know what I mean?
But still, let him play. It's a part of sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that's really happened is at the beginning of the season, who was it? I think it was Eagles when they were, like, spitting on each other.
Oh, Cowboys, Eagles, right?
They should spit on each other.
But I'm saying, like, I understand that being a penalty. You know what I mean? But these are grown men. You're going to fine them or penalize them for cursing and stuff like that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think they look at it as a slippery slope. So they say at the beginning, absolutely no taunting, anything, we're going to bust you. So a little thing, big thing, anything in between, we're going to bust you.
I get it.
Quickly answer this question. How long has Charlie Kirk been dead?
A month and a half.
Galvin?
I would say that's about right.
Yeah, it's been 2 months. I feel like it's been 3 years. They're milking this so hard.
He's on Fox News every day.
Oh my God. Every day.
Yeah,
every day his wife is on TV.
Yeah, I'm sick of seeing his wife. It's actually having a negative
reverse effect.
Yeah. Because you feel bad, you feel terrible.
I know, and I feel like she orchestrated it.
No, you did.
Yeah,
you're like, oh my God, it's young family, young kids, pretty wife, this and that. And now you're like, oh, this bitch again.
I don't know if I'm at that point, but yeah.
Starbucks has issued an apology for the rollout of its viral Barista Cup. On Thursday, the popular coffee chain ushered in the holiday season, debuting its menu of seasonal drinks, treats, and all that type of stuff. And they included the drop was the highly sought-after Starbucks Barista Cup. It's a glass cup in the shape of a honey bear, topped with a silicone Starbucks-branded beanie and striped green and white straw. For many, however, the adorable new cup was difficult to come by. Several customers have taken to social media to complain about the company handling the drop, demanding answers to why local Starbucks location had few baristas in stock, and customers have also claimed that Starbucks baristas hoarded,
of course,
all the barista cups for themselves.
Yeah.
Not only themselves, but eBay.
Yeah, gonna put it up on eBay.
Spots,
They're going on eBay for like $200. I watched so many clips.
There's one for $10,000.
I watched so many clips over the weekend of people fighting and waiting outside the Starbucks like 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff.
My wife's such a dope. She went to Starbucks at the end of the day that day and was like, "Can I get one of those bear cups?" And they just looked at her and laughed at her.
Yeah.
Funko, the toy doll company, has, quote, substantial doubt about its odds of being around a year from now.
Which means my Funkos just went up.
Well, that's the thing. They go up, they go down. What do you think?
They go up
because they're not
can't make them anymore.
Partially because of tariffs, they say.
Yeah.
Wendy's, the restaurant Wendy's, is closing 200 to 350 restaurants as part of its turnaround plan, and Red Robin is struggling financial, so they're closing 70 locations.
I mean, I don't know. Red Robin's one of those places you don't go to unless you go to the mall.
Red Robin, I don't know if I've ever been to a Red Robin. I think maybe
good.
one time.
Bad.
Yeah, but it's also few and far between. Like I don't even know where I find a Red Robin.
At a mall.
Yeah.
Basically where they are.
Yeah, there's one at Citrus Park, and then there's one right up here in Wesley Chapel at that mall.
Yeah, that's the one I've been to, and I want to say there's one over in Clearwater at the Gulf, or whatever that mall is over there.
How's that Whataburger coming along?
Their construction's started. The building's already there.
All right, let's go.
Because they're transforming an old building.
Oh, yeah.
But also, I think there's one in Brandon that's going to open before that.
Oh,
yeah. So,
all right,
what a time to be alive.
By the way, another thing I did not hit: White Castles.
What?
Fremont.
Oh,
didn't go.
you're right there.
We talked about it. And we didn't go.
You got to walk right by it.
I know.
Damn it.
I know. Target has supposedly launched a flirty new rule requiring employees to smile at shoppers within 10 feet of them. Then, as they get closer, make eye contact, wave, say hello, and ask if you need any help and how is your day. So, customer service. Target's implementing customer service.
But also that's a little excessive.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, think about how they say flirty new rule, but think about this. I'm a Target employee. You're within 10 feet of me and you're looking around and I go, hi, anything you need help with? How's your day going?
Yeah.
That's not that big of a deal. That's
I know, but I'm
service.
also like, I'm good. If I needed help, I would ask.
Okay, but also, how about this? You're looking for something yesterday at the airport, and they're notoriously not great with customer service and stuff. I walk up and there's two people behind the counter, and I stand there and they're saying something to each other. Neither one acknowledges me, and I just stand there and I wait and I'm like, are they really not going to acknowledge me? They're just talking to each other. And it wasn't like a super important, like a plane's going down or anything like that. It was like, I think Billy's going to take my shift tomorrow, This and that. And I just stood there. And then the lady just looked up at me. Didn't say, can I help you? They just stopped talking. And she looked up at me and I go, hello. That. I hit them with
you know why? Because they don't need you. You need them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're not.
They don't need you.
Yeah.
You can't go to the different airport. You can't fly your own plane. The place that I think needs the most help as far as like people on the aisles helping you out is Home Depot.
Oh, they're great.
No.
I'm sorry. I wasn't saying that they weren't good, but that's the place where if you're in Home Depot, most of the time you need help.
If you're doing the construction, you're doing all kind of stuff, you know what you're going for. But yeah, if somebody walks in there and they're not wearing knee pads or their shirt isn't covered with paint, be like, hey, this guy, weekend warrior, what do you need?
What are you looking for? There?
Yeah,
I like when I go into a place and they ask me if I need help.
Yeah,
I like that.
And you don't have to bother me with it. Like if you keep coming over, it's annoying, whatever. But let me know if you need any help with anything, this and that.
I don't need Pam and Steve and Ray waving at me every 3 feet as I walk by them. I got you. I'm good. Pam just asked me if I needed help.
I will say, I don't know if it's Sephora or Ulta, but one of the makeup stores, they implemented different color baskets. So one color, like the white one means I would like help, please approach me.
Oh.
The black one means do not approach me, I'm shopping on my own.
It's kind of like the Uber where you can be like Chatty Cathy.
Yeah. But that way the employees know if you need help or want help that they can come help you based on the color basket that you're carrying.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I'd feel like a dick if I got an Uber and I was like, don't talk to me.
But if you're working or something, like if you're out of town and you have to take a lot of Ubers, but in the car rides, you're trying to get work done, send emails and stuff.
I would imagine there's plenty of Uber drivers who are like, I don't want to have to try and entertain you and have a talk show.
It's not there's not an option to please entertain me. There's either talk to me or don't talk to me.
Yeah.
It's like either shut up or we run the risk of casual conversation.
But there's a lot of people, like in general, that don't have good social cues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like for Uber, you have to think some of those people are Uber drivers.
You know what my favorite thing is to get into Uber or cab or whatever and start a conversation and then just completely end it. So like the first 5 minutes we're talking and then the last 5 minutes it's just silence. It's like this is weird now.
The other thing is like if Anwar is picking you up from the Middle East and you can't understand a goddamn thing he's saying, then maybe you just want to. What if you get in the car and you're like, what? The what? And then you just change it to don't talk to me anymore.
Yeah. A small community north of San Francisco has enacted a total and complete tobacco ban.
Oh.
Yeah, that includes cigars, vapes, everything. So completely shut down. By the way, in the airport the other day, guy just walking around and stuff, and I see him like reaching in his pocket, and he's looking around.
Oh, vaping everywhere.
In the airport.
You can vape in the airport. You can't vape on the plane, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't
Joe,
think
what
so.
say
I think
you?
you.
I don't
I think you
think
still
you
have to
can.
go to the smoker.
Yeah, I think you have to
Oh.
go there because I so badly wanted to go over and just punch him in the stomach and make him swallow the smoke.
he's vaping. He's
Yeah.
vaping.
Yeah.
Vapist.
38-year-old man named Pancake
Yeah.
was
Mike
arrested.
Pancake.
Was arrested for battering his elderly father, leaving him with severe bruises and swelling to his eye and face. Pancake was drunk at the time and was charged with the felony. Come on,
I
Pancake.
don't know that I could bruise my father's eye. I
No.
think my father would still whip my ass.
Yeah, not only that, but also don't hit your father.
No.
What are we doing?
I'm just saying. Like, I
what
think
was he
I get
doing?
I get one good punch in, and then he turns it around.
He was trying to stop him from vaping at the airport. Pancake, put that away. There is a new wellness trend called dark showering.
Carmen, here we go.
Okay, yeah, I haven't heard of this yet.
It's the way you shower with a black guy.
Because showering in
Winning.
the dark is supposed to make you calm and improve your sleep.
Oh, I would slip and fall.
Yeah, I think it sounds dangerous. Like if it's really dark,
Yeah.
trying to reach for stuff or doing something.
I was gonna say if it's like morning or daytime, I do like to leave the door open and the lights
Front door?
off. Well, like the bathroom door,
Okay.
leave it open and leave the lights off, so it's like kind of dark, but you can still see from the the light in the room.
Yeah.
I have a light that goes into my shower.
Of course.
What? Everybody has a
rich.
light in their shower.
I don't.
You don't have a light in your shower?
Just in my bathroom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it shines in your shower,
Mm.
and you can shut it while you're. If I'm in the shower,
Yes.
you can shut me. You can shut the light off on me. So that happens every once in a while. The kids will come in and they'll shut the light.
It's when you're sitting on the bench in the shower.
Yeah. So it's weird when I am in the shower and the lights are off. It doesn't feel wet. Does that make sense to anybody?
No.
Does it feel wet now?
It feels like I'm just being rained upon. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Your senses are different because
Yeah,
of the light being
I think
off.
so.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine if it's completely dark, like if you're going into a completely dark room and showering, like remember we were talking about the DUI testing and stuff, just leaning your head back with your eyes closed, it makes you like off balance
knocks
and
your
stuff. So
equilibrium
now you're in a slippery area and the lights are on. Like I feel like it's just going to wind up with help.
During the hurricane, I took a shower in the dark because we had no power at the time. But that was, it was kind of light
You,
in there.
you don't
Not
light a
nearly as
candle?
fun.
You gotta light a candle.
I had a flashlight that was like pointing up at the ceiling.
Yeah. I don't know. Weird. Well, if you want to try it out, dark showering it's supposed to keep you calm and improve your sleep. and
I'm
stuff.
in.
Don't
What
sleep-
about group showering?
group showering? Improves a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a big shower, so I don't know.
You ever do stuff in the shower though? It's not as fun as it seems like it should
No.
Mm-mm.
Although
Like sex stuff?
be. Yeah.
Oh. I love a good shower session.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
And
I don't
what-
know. Water doesn't
Yeah, it doesn't help.
help the
No.
experience.
That's no, the water doesn't, but it's warm, hot, and then afterwards the cleaning
It's easier.
is easier.
Yeah.
Oh.
My shower's way too small.
Oh, queen bed over here.
Yeah.
Queen bed, little shower.
Queen, twin,
No.
No.
Queen.
full,
Queen.
Full.
full.
Full. Jeez.
What is
No
going
way.
on?
You and your wife sleep.
No, queen.
It's got to be a
Yeah.
queen.
Oh,
it's
you
very
were
queen.
saying full.
Yeah. No,
Queen.
it's queen.
Queen's bad, but not as bad.
Yeah.
I need to get a new bed. I'm in the mattress market right now.
By the way, still to this day, at least 3 times a week.
Somebody hit me up yesterday.
What's the mattress?
Somebody hit me up yesterday for the mattress.
It's so much that I have it saved in my notes, and I just fire it off from my notes. I'm like, there you go. There it is.
You could send them an affiliate link and you would get.
I know.
You
I
would
should.
get
Yeah.
money
I
off
feel
it.
like it's too late now, but
Yeah.
I
No.
also feel like I said that over a year ago.
But I will say I think some products have like a time limit on it because
Yeah.
I stopped getting money for the treadmill, my walking pad.
Oh yeah.
But I made like $200
Oh, nice.
off of people buying that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Wow,
mean?
That's
so
crazy.
yeah.
Jeff Bezos, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, amazing.
A hotel in North Dakota is being investigated after an employee was filmed washing bed sheets in their hot tub.
What?
in the hot
gross.
tub at the hotel.
Oh,
They were
that's
washing
gross.
bed sheets.
Oh,
That
Another
can't be
employee
good.
said that the sheets are put into the hot tub to remove stains.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How about the people in the hot tub?
Exactly. Now you get into a hot tub and you have old stain sheets in there.
I can't do community hot tub like that. Like when I see the hot tub on the cruise, I go,
not on the
"Ugh."
cruise.
No.
I'm like, there's 13 dirty buttholes in that.
Yeah.
Why is
water.
it worse than in a pool? Because it's smaller?
Yeah,
And it's
Because you
hot.
go in
and
the
it's
pool.
smaller and it's hot.
It's
It's
hot.
way,
It's
it's way
loosening
smaller.
things
Yeah.
up. The heat loosens things up.
Yeah, like you see everybody in the cruise. I always think they're all like piled in there. I'm like, oh,
You ever put like a? I've never done that. I don't know why I was gonna say a ham hock, like a leg with chicken on it or something, into a pot of boiling water. Then after a while, when it gets hot, the pieces start falling off the chicken.
Yeah.
That's what happens with the buttholes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put them
Pieces
in the
of
water, you,
chicken fall out of 'em?
you marinate them, and things fall off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gross.
Gross.
It's gross for sure. How about this? Vegas resorts are taking heat for selling bottles of water. How much did you pay for your Diet Coke?
$6. Oh no, $9. The movie theater.
Aquafina for $9.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's crazy.
But that's
insane.
Vegas. That's what happens. So get this. I went, Mandalay Bay has a food court and they have like a Johnny Rockets and a Chinese place and a pizza place and this, that, whatever. So I went over and I got 2 slices of pizza. 2 slices of pizza. 2 slices of
$16.
pizza. $16.
20.
$20.
26.
26.
$40.
$32. $32. I stopped. The lady said $32 and I went like this. I looked at the menu. I was like, how much is
Yeah,
that?
it's crazy.
$16 a slice.
You get a whole pie.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I was like, this better be the best pizza I've ever had. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But I mean, they were decent sized slices, but that's insane.
What it cost them to make that slice of pizza
Oh,
is
yeah.
probably 15 cents.
If
that.
Yeah. Yeah. It was wild.
Yeah, but what it costs them to pay that rent inside of the Mandalay Bay is what's costing you to have a $16 slice of pizza.
I was like, all right, well, I'll enjoy it, I guess. Today is the Marine Corps birthday. The U.S.
It's the same way where you'll go spend $16 on a slice of pizza, and then 5 minutes later you'll bet $75 a hand of blackjack.
Oh,
You know?
yeah,
You're not even thinking about it.
Yeah. The U.S. Marine Corps was created on November 10th, 1775, which is 250 years ago today.
Happy birthday to all the Marines except Marine Rob.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sorry, buddy. Another birthday, Sesame Street turns how old today?
Well, let's see. I'm 54. Sesame Street was around, I'm going to say it turns 50 years old. No, 50. I'm 54. 55 years old.
55.
Yeah.
So it started a year before,
before me, yeah.
you were born. All right. Any other guesses?
62 years.
62? Sesame Street.
I'm going to say it started in, what is this, 2025?
Was it around when you were born?
I think it was. Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No way. They didn't even have
I think it
electricity
started
then.
in 68.
Way.
So I'm going to say 60 years.
56 years.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah, 56. I would have thought Sesame Street, for some reason, I would have thought way longer.
No, and it was new when we
But
were
I guess
young.
it makes
Yeah.
sense in 70s, you know.
You got to think how old Jim Henson was. and
Yeah.
he kind of created all that.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some deaths in sports. Former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue has died. He was 84 years old.
He's my commissioner.
Yeah.
He's the one that I remember the most. Now, and then this guy, the guy that's there now.
We remember Roselle.
Pete Rozelle, I do
Yeah.
not remember at all. I couldn't picture what he looks like. I don't know. I just know his name.
Kind of red-faced, tan, bald on top. But remember, maybe it's just because I grew up in Chicago and the Bears. Jim McMahon wore the headband with Roselle and all that stuff. So I remember that. But so he has passed away. He was 84 years old. They showed before the Sunday night game, it was like a little tribute to thing about how he really made the NFL become huge and how many new stadiums were built under his purview and that they never had any lockouts or anything like that whenever he was in charge. And
89 to 2006.
that was a long.
He ran the
that's a good
NFL.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And think about how much the NFL grew in that time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, And then Lenny Wilkens, a 3-time inductee into the Basketball Hall of Fame, who is enshrined as both a player and a coach, died on Sunday. He was 88 years old. The family did not immediately release the cause of death.
I do not know Lenny Wilkens.
Oh, yeah, Atlanta
No.
Hawks?
No.
I know. I remember Lenny Wilkens. That was when I was, that was my prime time basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of,
I don't think I ever had a primetime basketball years.
Oh, really?
No, I paid attention a little bit when Jordan was playing with the Bulls, but that's about it. And I was never really a Knicks fan or a Nets fan or any of that stuff.
So growing up as a kid, I liked the Boston Celtics and the Lakers because they were the rivalry going, you know, so I watched those guys all the time. But then obviously in Chicago and with Jordan and Pippen and Kukoc and all those guys and stuff, that whole run, I was a huge basketball fan. And then when they broke that team up, I was like, all right, well, Phil Jackson, I'll follow Phil to the Lakers, and became a little bit of a Lakers fan, whatever. But now I kind of like all the team. I like the Magic. The Magic are doing really well.
That's the thing about basketball is I think that's why I don't have a team is because you could just watch any game that's on.
Yeah.
You know,
and there's
it's almost
a lot
like hockey. I could never do that in baseball. I could only watch a Yankee game. Any other teams, I was like, why would you watch a Braves Brewers game?
Right.
But I could watch any hockey game.
Yeah. And there's so many good players on so many different teams, you know. So
if we had a Tampa franchise, I think I'd be a bigger NBA fan.
Oh, 100%.
That's why I kind of never really got into it.
Well, I've kind of adopted the Magic as my team, you know, and those they're doing very well and stuff. But if it was in Tampa, I would be going all the time.
When Shaq was in Orlando, that's kind of when I probably watched
Penny Hardaway,
and watched it the most, but then just kind of fell off from there.
Yeah.
I did go see Shaq play when he played for the Lakers when he came back here and played against the Magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see Shaq play because I'd never seen Jordan play.
Yeah, I would like to see Luka play.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's one of those generational players, you know, for sure. Absolutely amazing. Do you see the stuff that he does? Do you ever see any of the highlights?
No.
Like, even before the game where he's sitting on the bench and he'll shoot, or he'll shoot from half court, or he'll do... how do you make all of those? He'll do shots where he does it 40 feet in the air and it'll go in. He'll bounce it off the time clock.
You just had that feeling. It's like when those baseball players hit the ball and they just put the bat down. They know they just hit a home run.
Yeah, but also if you're doing it that much, you know exactly where he shot a 3-pointer from the logo the other day.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could make it, like throwing it as hard as I could.
Yeah,
and he's shooting a jump shot, and I'm like, good grief. Kendrick Lamar leads the Grammy nominees with 9. He's followed by Lady Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, and Bad Bunny. I don't know this person. Fab Morvan from Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, from Milli Vanilli.
Even got one.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Something with music.
Is that a solo career now?
I don't know, I guess.
That's
he's
so
got to
funny.
be old though, right?
Well, I mean, the other guy's dead.
That was early 90s.
It was. I was in New York, so it was 89. Yeah.
So got to be in his 50s.
Let me see what he is.
I would say maybe 60s.
Yeah.
He is 59.
Yeah.
59. I got to tell you, handsome guy. Looks good.
But can you imagine having gone through that whole Milli Vanilli thing and then getting a Grammy nomination?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel justified.
Yeah.
Best audio,
best
audio book narration and storytelling recording.
Oh,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Is it about Milli Vanilli? Probably.
Yeah. Reading of his memoir.
Oh, you don't get a Grammy
it's
for that?
true.
Get
the
outta
real
here.
story.
God, you know it's true. I am reading Cameron Crowe's book, Uncool.
Oh yeah, how is that? I bet you it's great.
It is great.
Yeah,
especially if you love Almost Famous.
Yeah,
it is like the Almost Famous with outtakes. Did you know the relationship between his mother and his sister? How they portray it as not that great a relationship. Do you know he had another sister?
No.
Yeah, and I don't want to ruin anything in there. It is. I'm up to his relationship beginning with Lester Bangs from Cream Magazine.
Oh, yeah.
And the way that it just everything just develops is awesome. It is, if you're a Cameron Crowe or Almost Famous fan, you would love this book.
Well, he's just such a great writer. Like he knows how to really tell a story and pull on your heartstrings and everything. Like he's really good at it.
Yeah,
I had no idea that was based on real stuff.
Yeah,
Almost Famous.
Yeah, but you don't know how much he made for the movie and how much but in this book you could see exactly the timeline because you also have to cram his whole life into 2 hours.
Right.
This lays it out in detail. It's really interesting and it's really entertaining. And the fact that it's mixed in with real life, like celebrities and him interviewing the Eagles and Elvis and all this stuff, it's really good.
Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie playing Lester Bang was so good.
So good.
And I love the conversation where he's kind of gleaming some information, and he's like, don't become friends with the band. Don't do all this, that, whatever. And he's going out on tour with Stillwater to write about them and stuff. And he's like, I won't. And he goes, what do you listen to? And he goes, Stillwater. And he just hangs up the phone. It's so good. It's like, you idiot. I'm telling you all this stuff, and you're sitting there listening to the band.
It's really good. And then I stayed, and my wife goes, we were talking about going out on Saturday, and then the two of us ended up in our bed with our glasses on, reading two separate books.
Oh,
and
boy.
Go, look at this. This is our life. We become readers on a Saturday night. So I put it out there, and I put it on Instagram. I go, I used to be cool, and now this is what I'm doing on a Saturday. And Cameron Crowe started following me on Instagram.
Oh,
so
nice.
it made me happy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The only thing you guys have left to do is both in your bed with your glasses on, reading books, and then your wife feeding a raccoon grapes.
Yeah.
Like you have a pet raccoon now that just lives in your bed with you. A Chinese filmmaker has accused Jeremy Renner of sending her, quote, a string of unwanted, unsolicited, pornographic images of himself and threatening to call ICE on her when he rejected her.
Wow.
Or when she rejected him, rather. Ooh, that's a good move. Bitch, I'll get ICE on you.
Yeah.
Get over. Get over here. And then how about this one? Mike Smith, a.k.a. Bubbles, from Trailer Park Boys, has been charged with sexual assault over an incident that allegedly occurred in 2017.
Listen,
I showed her my pee-pee.
At first, I thought it was kids. Like when I first saw the headline,
You would imagine looking at Bubbles, the character, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's."
And
doing
then I realized
something.
it was just sexual assault, not
Yeah, it's 2017. So yeah, 7 years ago.
I know somebody
8
who
years
slept
ago.
with Bubbles.
Yeah.
And that blows my mind because there's a certain level of stardom that you should have that you're allowed to get girls, and then there's a certain level that should not help you at all.
But that's a level. I mean, Trailer Park Boys are very big.
Definitely.
Also, Bubbles takes the glasses off. He's not super cool all of a sudden.
No,
you know what I mean?
He's
It's
still Bubbles.
Sam Squanch. Yeah, I don't know. But so we'll see what happens with both of those stories. Tonight, you've got Monday Night Football. You've got the Eagles going against the Packers. Should be a good game.
good game.
Yeah. That's a good Monday Night Football game.
I need a huge Eagles blowout because for some reason I screwed up and forgot to take Chris Godwin off my bench. I know I didn't forget to, but for some reason it didn't stick when I did it.
No, he hasn't played in a month.
No, I know, but what happens is it'll put people in.
Oh,
and then you got to go in there and take them off. And I took it off, and then I looked at my lineup yesterday, and he was still in it. So I screwed up. So I need Jalen Hurts to have a huge game tonight.
Amateurs.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to somebody and make this happen. Where if you pick a player and then it comes out later on after you pick, because sometimes you're getting ready for Sunday football on Thursday and you're doing stuff, whatever. And if that player, then they're like, oh yeah, they're not going to play, whatever. And you have it in a parlay. You can't change anything. And I know that they void it and stuff.
Yeah.
But you should be able to swap out that player.
Yes.
How
about this? Something happened to me yesterday on Hard Rock Bet that I never did.
I think I know what
you
you're
know
going to
what
say.
it is?
Do you have somebody who got injured in the first half? Oh, okay.
No, I had I forgot what the game was. The first game that I picked with the points, the Germany game, the Eagles, the Falcons, and the
Falcons Colts.
Yeah. So I picked the Falcons with the points, and the Falcons with the points tied up the score.
Push.
It just pushes it.
Yeah.
It's not a loss.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I found that out a while back, and everyone was like, you didn't know that? And I go, no, it never happened
usually
before.
a loss. Yeah.
Now it's just a push.
Oh, I looked at
and then
I couldn't understand. It was my first game, and I couldn't understand how my ticket was still active because I had lost.
Right,
it was a tie,
Yeah.
but it would remain active. I was so happy.
It's a push. Yeah, not too bad. Anybody see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction?
A little bit of it. They didn't show it yet.
Yeah, so they repackage it and do it and stuff because they used to do it live before and everything. Well, Bad Company, the White Stripes, Outkast, Cyndi Lauper, Soundgarden, and more were officially inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on Saturday night. Some of the highlights, different stuff that happened. Cyndi Lauper held a moment of silence during her performance to honor the LGBTQ community. She was also joined by Avril Lavigne, Salt and Pepper, and Ray. Chapel Roan inducted Cyndi Lauper. Let's see. Speaking of Salt and Pepper, they went into the rock and roll for music influence and actually brought up their lawsuit against Universal Music in their speech.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How about
what
that?
about Spinderella? Was Spinderella there? Because remember they were having problems with her.
It says Salt and Pepper, which is the group,
yeah.
but it doesn't say anything about her specifically. Soundgarden was inducted by Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I saw
who
that.
was friends with Chris Cornell. The rest of the band performed with help from Brandi Carlile and Taylor Momsen. And Cornell's daughter Toni did Fell on Black Days, which they were making a big thing about. Taylor Momsen, of course, was in the Dr. Seuss, The Grinch. With Jim Carrey, so they reunited backstage and stuff. Jack White accepted the honor for the White Stripes as Meg continued her 15-year streak of not being seen anywhere ever. He did pay tribute to her and named a ton of artists who influenced him: Loretta Lynn, Ritchie Blackmore, Rainbow, The Misfits, all kind of different stuff. Let's see.
So they did not perform. She just disappeared. She's just gone.
She's gone. Yeah, she's gone. Remember her sex tape? Did you ever see her sex tape?
No.
Oh yeah, Megan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got a.
I remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
And remember, there was the whole thing: are they sisters? Are they married?
Right.
Nobody knows.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah,
They weren't anything.
No, just bandmates.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had a sex tape that got leaked.
I know what I'm doing today.
They were inducted by Iggy Pop. The White Stripes were inducted by Iggy Pop, who not only wore a shirt but also a jacket.
Oh, wow.
Which was nice. Andre 3000 and Big Boy both showed up for Outkast induction, but Andre did not perform. Big Boy was joined by Doja Cat, Janelle Monáe, Tyler the Creator, and others.
Why? I wonder why. Did they not get along?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so weird.
Well, I mean, they're both obviously able to do the stuff, whatever.
Right.
So
I just can't imagine not giving back to your audience, not giving back to the people who put you there. I get it. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I could see me doing it for one night for the reason. You know what I mean? Like I could see
and even coming out and saying it, say, listen, we don't get along. We're not going to tour. We're not going to do any of this stuff. But this is for the fans.
Yeah, but there's people you've worked with that you would never do anything with.
But that's not true, though. Here's why. There's a couple of reasons that I would. If there was really a fan demand for something, I would do it. Like I don't want to ever work with that person or several of those people again in any capacity. But if there was some sort of event, like say that there was a 98 Rock 50th anniversary party or something like that, I would not go because other people were going to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I would,
maybe
I would not take a group. I would not take a group picture because somebody else was in it. You know what I mean?
That person has definitely wronged you.
Yes,
in your life.
But the thing is that I'm not there to celebrate that person.
Yeah.
I'm there to celebrate the station. And the fans want to see it, and I wouldn't take that away.
Yeah.
Am I going to dinner and hang out with those people? No, definitely not. Am I going to do anything else?
Right.
Yeah. I have to tell you, I would keep my morals.
You're usually a grudge guy though, admittedly.
But I'm not doing it for that person. I'm doing it for the sake of the people. You know what I mean? The people who got me here where I am today.
It would be different if it was for that person.
Right. Right.
But if it's for the station.
Yeah, like if there was anything, I'm trying to think of something like I don't know if there was something at the Bone. I don't know.
Yeah,
you're not gonna
stop talking.
So Outkast was inducted by Donald Glover, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
And then Bad Company was inducted by Mick Fleetwood. Paul Rogers was unable to attend. We had talked about that, so he sent a video message. Drummer Simon Kirk, one of my favorite, performed alongside Bryan Adams, Nancy Wilson, Joe Perry, and Chris Robinson.
That's pretty good. I saw Bryan Adams singing that. He did a great job.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. There was also tributes to Sly Stone and Brian Wilson, who both died this year. And then, as expected, David Letterman inducted his friend Warren Zevon, who, like Salt and Pepper, was enshrined as a musical influence. And Dave brought along something. Take a listen to this.
The last time...
also, you hear a little bit of a performance here as well, but here's Letterman.
The last time I saw Warren, after the show, Warren goes up to his dressing room. He's got a guitar there that he's used every time he's appeared on our show. He picks up the guitar and he puts it in the guitar case. He hands it to me and he says, "Take care of this for me." So for 22 years, I have taken care of the guitar. This is the guitar right here. Tonight it's going back to work.
Knew that he was dying.
Yeah, oh yeah. When he was on the show, remember that was so sad.
Yeah.
But he let the guitarist from the Killers play it. I'm sure he didn't give it to him, but let him play for that performance and stuff, which was pretty cool.
That song that Warren Zevon wrote about him dying,
like
"Keep Me in Your Heart for a While," is one of the saddest songs I've ever heard in my life.
Brutal. Yeah.
It's like great and sad at the same time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, there you go. That is it for news.
All right, Galvin, thank you. Straight up 8 o'clock. You hit it right on the mark, man.
Did it.
We'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Now, what did Nikki Glaser say on Saturday Night Live that got her into a bunch of hot water? Does anybody know? Evidently, she made jokes about sex trafficking.
I think she had a lot of pedophilia jokes and sex trafficking jokes. And
at what point
rape
do
jokes.
Were they rape jokes too?
That's what I read. I did not see the set.
I did not see it either. I most likely will watch it. I don't think that I ever watched Saturday Night Live. Like I'm either not home or asleep already. There's no in between.
Yeah, I really have to be a fan of the person to really watch it.
But at what point do we go? Yes, they're a comedian. That's what they do. They make jokes.
Yeah, it's wild whenever people take jokes seriously. It says during her monologue, she said, "Here I am in New York City, Epstein's original island."
That's funny.
That's
very funny.
Glazer joked about how it's cultural appropriation for white people to, quote, paint their skin a different color by getting spray tans for before moving into the boring experience of going to a nail salon. I don't know how that's bad, whatever. Let's see. You can't talk to the women doing your nails because slavery. I don't know. It seems she seems stuck and sad. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
also, by the way, let me point out, reading people's jokes in just a regular delivery and stuff, I'm sure it went over well. And
yeah, they can also be not funny. They could be bomb jokes, but doesn't make them. If they're, I don't know, if something's funny to me, it's allowed.
Like her shtick though is say shocking things. That's her,
right. As a woman,
that's her gimmick.
Yeah, but she has been really great she's been exceptional at the roast.
Oh, was she on the Tom Brady roast?
Yeah,
we hadn't heard. Because that's all she talks about is how she was so great on the Tom Brady roast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But she was good on other roasts, not just Tom Brady.
I thought her last special stunk.
I never watched her.
Yeah, it was. I barely got through it.
I don't watch lady comedians.
She does well on those roasts. And listen, she's a comedian and she has specials and stuff and everything, but she definitely has people writing for her for those roasts. And we know those comedians and we know that they write great. Like, give those roast jokes to Joe. And he's going up there and he's killing.
Much. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does.
Yeah.
To have like if you're Nikki Glaser and you have a name and you have a pretty face and Mike Lawrence is writing all your jokes or Joe Bartnick's writing all your jokes or I don't know, that would just drive me insane if I'm a joke writer, if I'm a comic and somebody else is hitting it with my jokes, that would make me so mad.
It's weird because that has been going on forever. There is people that could perform and there is people that could write, and then they got together back in vaudeville.
Right.
And I'm going to write all your jokes and you're going to go up and perform it.
But that was a teamwork almost, like I'll write them, you perform them.
Right. But then it's weird, especially with comedy, that somebody else is writing your jokes and stuff. Music, there's a lot of singers that are great singers, not songwriters. Here's the song for your instrument. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. If you're not blessed with the talent to sing, but you can write the poetry,
right? That's
a different story.
Yeah, but
if you can sing, but you just can't make it, and somebody else could take your song and make it, that'd be just as frustrating.
Yeah.
I feel like some of these comics that kind of build their reputation from roasts, I think they fizzle out pretty easily.
Yeah,
I don't know. Jeff Ross turned it into a career.
Yeah, but I mean that's just what his gimmick is now.
That's true. He's just a roast master.
Have you heard him in his other stand up? I don't know.
My brother wrote the best joke, but I don't really think it's a joke. He said he's so fat that he dropped the cashew the other day, and Googled if his dog could die if it ate a cashew, so he didn't have to bend over.
So that's good. And I love roast comedy. I love that kind of stuff, but I don't know.
Did you see Andrew Schultz and the guy they did as the show with ripping on Jeselnik?
No,
I don't know whether there's some beef there or whatever, because they said now all he does is comment on other comedians, and they're like, once you're commenting on other comedians, your career is over.
It seems like Jeselnik and Mark Maron right now are the two guys that are just crapping on all the comics.
Right.
I like to
successful.
say from the start that I've never liked Mark Maron.
Yeah.
His face just bugs me.
Yes.
I don't believe that he possesses any sort of talent, skills, not comedy wise. I've never seen him do comedy. I don't know anything about his comedy. I'm talking about him doing as a podcast host. I feel like he's okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't. He's that's exactly what you said. If you said to me, describe Mark Maron, I'd go, he's okay.
At one point, his podcast was the #1 podcast in the world.
Yes.
And Rogan said he was nice to me when that was the case.
Right.
Then once I surpassed him, all of a sudden, I'm a hack. I'm a loser.
Yep.
I'm an a-hole. I've got problems. He's like, before that, it was fine. But as soon as I surpassed his podcast, now I'm the bad guy.
You rarely hear Rogan talk bad about other comedians.
Yeah.
He's so helpful to other comedians and stuff. But he, Santino, was it Santino who was on with him? I think it was. Or maybe it was Schultz. I don't know. But then he was like, you can say it, Mark Maron. He goes, he's an idiot. When he was doing well, he was totally fine, whatever. He goes, but once you start doing well, then he's got to put you down and
I don't get that.
talk bad about other people.
Maron's been going around to podcasts and like crapping on Rogan and basically the entire Austin comedy scene.
Yeah, Rogan's
like
fair.
Tony Hinchcliffe
Yeah.
and Shane Gill, all those guys out of Austin. He's just crapping on their comedy and
Yeah, and which is weird because
they're
I've
the super
seen
successful ones right now.
but
though.
I also have seen them do comedy not outside of Kill Tony, and they're hilarious. Like I got really lucky last time I was at the Comedy Store with Bobby. They were like, "Hey, and now here from Texas is it was Cam Patterson, it was Tony Hinchcliffe,
Right.
it was a couple other people." I went, "This is great," and they were all incredibly funny.
But like Rogan saying, Mark Maron didn't seem to have any issue until he was no longer the top guy,
Right.
and now he's like this disgruntled.
It used to be a Maron, Corolla, Jay Moore. Who else? There was one more. Maybe that was it. It was Corolla, Maron, Moore World. Yeah, I guess that was it. Yeah,
because they were kind of ahead of the game.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
especially Maron.
Yeah,
he was doing it before really people knew what a podcast was.
He was the guy.
That's why he got all the credit for it. But again, it was okay.
Yeah,
I know people that know him. They're like, I think you'd like him if you know. And I go, no, I'm pretty sure I would know. Yeah, definitely.
I've seen enough.
Definitely,
very curmudgeon-y.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, and I've met him before, and he's just the same way. He's just like,
Yeah.
He's like that.
It's too cool.
Not too cool. Like he's like that teacher in high school that I don't know, Carmen, you're not going to relate to this because of your age wise, but it was like in the 80s, we always had the high school guy who was still stuck in the 70s. Like the science teacher who was like, hey, man, it doesn't get any cooler than the 70s.
Right, yeah.
That's what I always look at when I think of when I look at him.
Also, he seems like a teacher that's working on his novel that'll never put out.
Never put out.
Yeah.
Never
put out.
Students will be putting out novels ahead of him for sure.
And he's mad about it. And
I am concerned with traveling this weekend for a bunch of reasons. One is just being fat and flying in general doesn't go very well.
Mm-hmm.
And then mix in the fact that I'm not flying first class because we have to fly on Spirit and Southwest. So those things kind of make me a little bit nervous amid the government shutdowns and whatnot. Now, this is great. Trump says new U.S. visas can be denied. Why? What reason? Have you seen this? A new reason why U.S. visa can be denied. Have you ever gotten a visa before?
No.
A visa you need sometimes to travel to other countries. You need a visa to get in on top of your passport.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think Canada and I don't think Mexico, but some other countries that you go to, you need visas. Trump says U.S. visas can be denied to fat people from now on.
Oh. Well, he is in fantastic shape.
Well,
much like NFL players. He's
President Trump is rejecting visas for fat people. The Trump administration has ordered visa officers to deny immigrants who are obese or have certain health issues, in yet another instance of the president's strange obsession with fat people. A Thursday directive from the State Department sent to embassies and consulates around the world indicate that people applying for visas to the United States may be rejected if they have certain medical conditions on the grounds that they could take up domestic health care resources. Quote, you must consider an applicant's health. Certain medical conditions, including but not limited to cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease, cancers, diabetes, metabolic diseases, neurological diseases, and mental health conditions can require hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of care. The announcement then goes on to mention obesity, stating that can be connected to asthma, sleep apnea, and high blood pressure. So denying fat people from the U.S. because they might end up having health issues is incredibly broad, cruel, and unusual. Visa applicants are already subjected to health screenings for infectious diseases like tuberculosis and are required to have various vaccinations.
Well, I don't think you're going to be able to understand if you're not 6'3", 224 like Trump is.
Right.
Sorry, sir, you can't come to the country. You're too fat.
Yeah. Moose out front should have told you.
Speaking of foreigners, I watched 90 Day the Other Way.
Oh, yeah?
Beyonce show the other. I can't believe that thing is still on TV.
Sure.
It's just they're still parading the same people around.
But it's crazy because, you have the cast members from, past season stuff. There's always new ones. And then you're like, whoa, look at this one. How they look now. What they're doing and what's going on.
Have you seen Darcy?
Which is the
blonde
twins.
with the big boobs?
Yeah, those are the twins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they twins or just sisters?
I think they were twins.
I think they might be, but I don't know. But Darcy now, she's got big giant cans. She looks like an 80s pinup model. And then Jasmine and Gino with the hat and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a lot of crying, a lot of screaming. Who's got babies? And
Jasmine, I guess, lived here for a while, lived in St. Pete,
that's what I heard. Clearwater. Yeah.
It's funny that you bring up, what do they look like now, this and that. I just had a thing pop up in my timeline. Bad Barbie, Catch Me Outside. Have you seen her lately?
She's black.
Bad Baby.
She's black.
Bad Baby. Sorry.
Baby. Have you seen her, Carmen?
No, I have not.
She's officially black now.
She's a black lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not. I mean, color wise.
I mean, I feel like she's been trying to go that way.
Act or maybe urban, but now physically she's become a black woman. I don't know how.
Like by tan? Yeah, by tan.
Yeah, and she has black hair now. She's doing brown lipstick. You know what I mean? So it's just she's trying to make herself look a different race.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You go back and look at our Dr. Phil, and she's just a little white trash girl.
Yeah.
Right. But again,
I call that the good old days.
But spray tan and makeup, you know what I mean? Who else? Who was it? Ariana Grande at one point, her spray tan and stuff compared to what she is now. You do a side by side, and you're like, you would think she was black.
Well, it's funny because
mixed,
she whatever her nationality is, and she was kind of tan, whatever. Then she went super tan.
Yeah.
And now she's white where she puts powder on and took her eyebrows off.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That is a weird look. Oh,
That's her now.
Yeah.
Compared to the first time we saw her. Yeah.
I'm very excited for the next part of the Oz movies.
I am not. I got to tell you
I'm so excited.
I think those two idiots doing press made me dislike them
Oh,
so
really?
much.
Or
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I loved
Wicked.
Ariana Grande. I thought she was adorable and she can sing really well. And
I
stuff.
mean, she did do the world this justice by shaving her eyebrows off. That was a little bit weird.
But also her and the bald lady, and they're just touching each other's face. Oh, darling, what do you do?
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
It is a little weird. But I'm very excited to go see that movie.
Yeah, it's only two, right?
Yeah, it's the next one's it comes out in a week.
I gotta watch
2
the other one. I
weeks.
still haven't watched the other one.
It's good.
She has eyebrows back.
She
Just
does?
I'm looking at her Instagram and her
What
latest
possesses
post.
women to do that?
I think it's the same thing of really famous, good-looking people want to see how far they can get away with stuff. So look at me. I'm gorgeous. I'm Ariana Grande. I'm very famous. I'm a great singer. I'm a gorgeous girl. Let's see how weird I can look. And
But there
people
was
will
a
still-
trend for a while where a lot of
Yes.
people were
Yeah.
shaving. Like Doja
Oh.
Cat shaved her eyebrows off.
One of the first ones I saw was Miley Cyrus's sister, and I don't know her name,
Noah?
nor should I,
Noah.
nor should I. And she was like a helper on either The Voice or yeah, exactly. And I go, who is you?
Yeah.
You don't even have a career.
Who is you?
Now people know who she is, whatever. But I don't know whether she's good or bad. I have no idea. But I was just like, I don't know who you are, and you're a mentor.
Yeah,
like,
that's
get
crazy.
Here.
Well, she does like Noah Cyrus has put out a couple albums. She had a couple radio hits. Definitely not as big as her sister.
Yeah.
You know, and
that's why they're using her.
I know,
she's
but
almost her sister.
Right, exactly. What I'm saying is you know, like this week, the Voice has Joe Walsh on, and someone like Rock and Roll Hall of Famers.
Right.
You know, this and that. Also, you know, if you're going to be a mentor on The Voice, whatever, when you come through here, you should be playing Benchmark Arena or Raymond James Stadium.
Right.
Not
Janice.
Noah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
no offense, Janice.
Ariana Grande did not shave her eyebrows. She dyed them to match her hair color. So they were just really, really light. Yes, but it was for the movie.
No, she was terrible.
Yes, I'm telling you, it was for the movie.
Terrible. No, because whatever. Maybe she did whatever. But like Lady Gaga did that too. It was a trend.
But Lady Gaga is the only one. She does weird stuff.
Yeah, she started out with the meat suits and all that stuff, which is so funny because she's so talented and such a good voice and everything. You don't need all the extra stuff.
Yeah, but they put her above everybody else.
But that's why you like people like what's her name, Adele. Adele's just got a great voice.
Adele's not as popular as Lady Gaga.
No, she's not.
Yeah, I mean,
saying,
Lady Gaga did the extra thing to put her over.
Yeah,
because you do get. There's a lot of amazing singers that just get lost.
Oh,
that you never even know.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Just because you're the most famous doesn't make you the best.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of singers that probably you could see around here in Tampa that are better than a lot of people, but they just don't have a deal because they're not putting on the meat suits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or fat, like Fat Adele.
Fat Adele.
She was better when she was fat.
She was a better singer when she was fat?
I think so.
Or she was just, you want a fat lady to sing?
Yeah, maybe.
That's it.
Maybe I'm just. I'm like, look at it. A fat one got. A fat one made it.
She must be talented if she's fat.
Exactly.
But that's always
it's true.
Gio said a fat one made it. One for the team. A fat one made it.
That's always my favorite thing is like The Voice or one of these ones that are, and it's a fat or ugly person, and they're like, how can they sing so well? They're fat and ugly.
Right?
That doesn't make sense to me.
And now she left the tribe. Screw her.
Yeah.
So I watched the Downton Abbey movie and I didn't like it because they all got old. And then my wife pointed out that we can only watch certain episodes of Shark Tank because of the level of plastic surgery that they've had on the show. If Lori hasn't had a facelift yet, we can't watch it. If Hershevik still has his hair, we can't.
off.
Yeah, it's too old because we can't tell kind of how old they are. Like they're all repeats, but you can't tell how old. But if she could look and be like, "Oh, no, this is way too old. Look at Lori's face; it's already down here. You can't watch it anymore." Yeah, it ruins everything for us.
That show's been on so long now.
It has been on for so long.
Yeah,
you would think we'd have more inventions.
It's on every night though, on any channel. You can always find it on somewhere.
It's so funny that I was talking to my brother-in-law this weekend about he got I think he said he got the things where you stick forks into the tongs. You know, it was like a tong holder, and you could put forks or spoons in there. And I was like, what do we got? We watch Shark Tank every night. What do we have? Hats for bananas. That's the only thing we ever bought. The hat to go on the bananas doesn't even work.
And that was originally a British show, I think, or something. Dragon's Den.
Oh, I don't know.
Call it, where people came in. Yeah, I think they adapted it to U.S. Yeah, Shark Tank.
I did not know that. I enjoy it. I do. I just don't know. Like I like when they do the follow up. And they go, this is what Mark invested in 3 years ago, and let's see where they are now. I like to know that.
And they're like, when we started out, we made $200,000 in our first 3 years. Now we've made $84 million in the last week.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of making $84 million, so we're in a place in Vegas. We went and saw Steve Byrne. Steve was out there at Jimmy Kimmel's, and that area is pretty cool. That's where that Brooklyn Bowl place is, where we saw. Spirit World is right across the street, and there's like a whole area down there that you can just walk through. There's no car, no traffic or anything like that. And Jenny and I are walking to the comedy club, and just a bunch of people with cameras on sticks, whatever, and film, and groups of people, and all these influencers.
Oh yeah,
it was just a bunch of groups of influencers and stuff. And I go, you see all
what are they doing?
they're
streaming,
hey
getting
guys,
content.
blah blah blah, this and that and everything. But they all have it on a thing. Whatever. There's another guy with a microphone. They have lights and stuff. And
but were they in a certain area by certain?
But I don't know what they were doing. But literally there was at least 8 to 10 different groups of 3 to 5 people doing all this stuff, whatever. And we walked through, and I said, Jenny, I go, you see all those stupid influencers and stuff, and I go, meanwhile, they're probably making $1 million a week. The one kid had a bowl haircut and stuff, and I'm just like, what is going on?
That is one thing that definitely has escaped me, is I can't figure out why some people get famous and some people don't.
Yeah,
the online.
But that's the thing, is the kids don't care. It used to be you were famous because you were talented. You were a great singer. You were a great actor, actress. You did this, whatever. Now it could just be something that catches on that people love, and all of a sudden you're, making millions of dollars.
There's like a whole world of Disney, Orlando vloggers that just cover theme parks.
Yeah.
And they're all making their living now just going to theme parks and filming the theme parks.
Well, because think of how much people spend from out of state or even out of country that come to Florida just to go to Disney and Universal, and how much money they spend. Like that's literally probably their only vacation for the year.
They go and they review the rides, they review the food, they review the openings, the closings.
It's right. So before you go, you watch those people so you know which park to go to, which ride to go to first. You know what I mean? It's funny because when we were younger, I used to always say strip clubs, babies, and weddings. If you can get into any of those, you're always going to make money and stuff. Now you could, what do? I open packages on video. You know what I mean? Like it's the wildest stuff, and they're making a ton of money. But I obviously hope you're investing, because I can't imagine that lasts for longer than a cycle. That onto the next thing.
They're making so much money. Though, yeah.
Right.
I watch the plus size park hoppers. I have watched them before, but I also like the ones that will give you lately I've been seeing a lot of, hey, this is the Haunted Mansion, but do you realize the ride is in the building behind it? Those Disney secrets. I love those sort of things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody offered me a tour, I may turn it down because I don't want to know all the secrets.
Yeah.
It makes it like I saw Space Mountain with the lights on, and I was like, oh.
By the way, how long until we read this headline? You remember Huck Tua girl?
Oh yeah,
she killed herself. You know what I mean? Like that. That's coming.
Yeah,
she's already.
Yeah, she's still trying to do stuff. I don't know what she is doing, but I don't know. I don't think her podcast.
She had a podcast that was #1. It was the biggest thing. She was doing the coins and
that
stuff.
Crypto coin thing
that hurt her.
Turned to be a big scheme. That really hurt her.
Yeah.
Any momentum she had was gone.
I'm sure she had no idea and was like, "You're gonna pay me how much? Oh, let's do coin."
Yeah.
And then
and anybody that's investing $1 into the Huck Tua coin deserves to be robbed.
But then once the perception of you changes, that's it. You're done.
Yeah. All right. Phone lines are wide open. 800-771-1025. Calvin.
Yes.
Would it be possible to go old school and play a little Whose Tweet Is It?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, let me see.
Let me
see
we'll
if
take
people
a break.
Have been doing the tweeting.
We'll come back. We'll either do a little Who's Tweet, or if we do not have enough tweets, then we'll play something else. But we got a lot of things to give away. Karma went over this morning. We had everything from Red Clay Strays, country tickets to the circus is coming to town, tailgate tickets. Next tailgate's happening on the 30th. We got a lot of stuff to blow out. We'll do something next. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Carmen?
Yes.
My phone lines keep dropping out, so you're going to have to take control of it. But
okay,
we got some stuff to give away. Galvin, are we able to play Whose Tweet Is It Anyway?
Yes.
Carmen? Let's do it.
Let the tweeting begin.
It's time to play Whose Tweet Is It Anyway? On the Mike Calta Show.
We haven't played this game in months.
It's been a while.
And I've been more active in the tweeting.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can tell you that it's been so long that I forgot people's Twitter names. So I'm like,
Twitter's an old school thing.
Oh, sorry. Will we ever stop calling it Twitter?
No.
And
No.
X?
Yeah.
X is stupid.
Because it always says formerly known as Twitter.
Right.
In all the articles.
Even
and stuff.
people on the thing, they go, today the president just tweeted out on X.
Yeah.
You don't tweet out on X. You exit out on X.
Oh, exit.
Exit.
Well,
X. I sent. Whose X is it? Exxon.
What are we calling the benchmark
Wait,
arena?
what?
Are we calling the
Bench.
benchmark arena
We're
the
calling
bench?
the bench.
Yeah.
I heard Drew call it the mark.
No,
The mark?
no,
I don't like that.
no. It's the bench.
It's the bench.
All right. It's been said.
Yeah, we said that a long time ago.
No,
We
I
said
know,
it
but
as soon as
then I heard all of a sudden it was the mark now. Whatever.
Just
It's
by
not.
Drew?
It's
Well,
not.
I mean,
Or
I don't
by
know.
other
I don't know if
people.
Drew, I don't know if Drew was part of another movement where they were trying to refer to it as the mark.
From the guy who brought you Tampa Win Cup that
That's
jinxed
true.
him.
That's true.
You want to go with the mark? The
I was on his show the other day, Galvin, while you were out of town.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I called
How'd that
in.
go?
It wasn't bad. I called in to call him out on lying and saying that we were the great show that keeps the lights on in the building and
Well,
all
that's
that
not
stuff.
lying.
Are we not? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I called him out for lying, and then he said that he wasn't lying. And then Mo and I began to talk about how good he looks in jeans for a while.
Jesus.
That's really what it turned into. How sexy Mo is.
So you disagree with him saying we're a good show?
I agree with it. I just don't believe it when he says it.
Oh,
okay.
So
I don't
that's
believe
the
it.
problem.
I don't
That's the
believe it when
problem.
he says
said we had a great show. You called up to say
Said,
that.
"How
Is not
dare
My
you."
analogy was it's the same way in high school where I feel like if Drew and I were talking and we were friends, I'd be like, man, that Drew guy is pretty cool. And then Drew would walk away and go, that guy's a douchebag.
Like
That's
if
how I feel.
If I said, no, Joe does a great job here.
I
I
don't-
think he's really good at the things he does.
I don't believe what you're
Who would
saying.
disagree with you?
I disagree. I mean, I think you do a great job,
Thank you,
Joe.
Michael.
But Gio saying that would not be as authentic.
Joe is amazing, and what he brings to the table
I'm
is
sensing
irreplaceable.
sarcasm in your tone. I'm not really in love with your tone right
Yeah,
now.
the way you're saying it comes
You
across.
think
like-
being back on the bean, you'd be in a better mood
Yeah,
today.
I mean, you know,
I think you're doing a fantastic job, Joe.
have another drink. Have another
Really,
sip of your coffee. over there.
Often when people ask me, I say, you know what? I just love working with Joe. That is one thing that I
Hey, you want to
I
turn
agree
to.
with that.
want to get weirded out for a second? Remember Spanish?
No.
Every once in a while, I just do that to myself. I go-
Crazy.
I just think about it and I go,
Yeah.
how did that happen? How did
That
just
is weird.
One day, just done.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Erased from existence.
Erased.
Yeah.
Erased. All right. Let us play a little Whose Tweet Is Anyway. Galvin, here we go.
All right, I'm going to read a tweet from somebody who is on the Bone on air staff. You guys figure out who it is. First one to get the three is going to win a prize for somebody on the phone lines. Pap, you in?
Yes, I'm in.
All right, you're playing.
Great
There we
job,
go.
man.
Your first tweet is, I'm just going to say it. I love a fold over chip.
Hold over chip.
All right.
I'm just going to say it. I love a folded over chip.
Done.
Done.
Mike's done. Carmen's done.
Done.
Gio's done.
Done.
And Joe's done. Carmen, whose tweet is that?
I do too. I love the folded chips, and
Yeah.
I'm guessing this may be like a Michigan thing.
Okay.
So I'm going John Senning.
Oh, all right. John Senning. Gio, what do you got?
I said Mo.
You say Mo. Pap.
I am going with Monica.
And Mike Calta.
This just in. John Senning just texted me, and I feel like I have to relay this.
You, cheater.
No.
You can't be on your phone during this
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
just-
yeah.
True.
I just got a text pertaining to what we were talking about. The Mark is not the new stadium. It is the new VIP area that used to be the Channel Club now and the Chase Club. That's now called the Mark. So they were not referring to the arena.
Oh,
But I had to say that because my guess was John Senning. So
John
I'm
Senning.
just telling
Okay.
yeah.
All
Just
right.
being,
all right.
I'm just
Did he
being
just
full
say-
disclosure.
he
Full
just texted-
disclosure.
Wow.
He said the
Full
mark.
disclosure.
The mark is the Chase Club. Also, that's me.
Yeah.
That was my tweet.
Convenient.
I love folded over chips. One of you got it right. Mike Calta, it's not you. It's Pap.
Hey!
That was Monica.
All right.
That was Monica with the tweet.
See, I'm no cheater.
Like I said, Joe's amazing.
Yeah, and you suck.
If you want to get Monica something for her birthday, maybe a folded over chip. She'd like that. Yeah. All right. This. All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go through while I'm looking, but I shouldn't do that. All right. Your next tweet is this. I'm still salty that David Fincher didn't let Forrest Whitaker get away
Jeez.
at the end of The Panic Room. Ruins the ending for me.
Done.
Done.
Mike's done.
Done.
Gio's done. Carmen's done.
Done.
Pap's done. On the count of three, everybody say it.
Mo.
Oh.
I didn't even say three.
Yeah, that's
Who do you have?
I had Johnny B.
You don't get a point, dum dum. Everybody else gets a point. That is Mo. If it's about a movie, it's usually Mo.
Yeah.
We like to call him Movie. All right, your next tweet is pro tip. Do it wrong when they ask, so they won't bother asking a second time.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Whose tweet is that?
Done.
Carmen's done. Gio's done. Mike is thinking, looking off to the sky. See Pat writing.
I'm trying to think of who's got the brains to say that.
Nah, it's who's lazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I've said too much.
Mike's done. Joe is writing, scratching out, and writing again.
Yeah. Okay.
You good? You locked in?
over there.
All right.
Yep.
Mike Calta, I'm going to start with you. Whose tweet is that?
Gio said lazy. I went Johnny B.
You say Johnny B. Pap. What did you write down, scratch out, and then what did you finish with?
I wrote Spike down because he is lazy, but
Okay.
then I realized he's not on the station, so I moved it to Senning.
All right. Gio, who you got?
When I think lazy, dizzy.
Okay. Carmen, what do you think?
Joe taught this to Spanish. Spanish taught this to Dizzy.
Ooh.
That was Dizzy.
Oh. Quite the logic. And you are quite right.
Yeah.
You and Gio both get a point for that one. That was Dizzy.
He just wants to be there for the photo op.
Yeah. Remember when he came on the cruise under the guise of working for promotions?
Yeah.
I will tell you, Dizzy. I like Dizzy 100%. Nothing negative against him, except the people that he hangs out with. I hate everybody that he ever hangs out, from his cousin to the guy that he brought yesterday to the tailgate. I hate them all.
I got to tell you. So I saw the picture from the tailgate. You, JP, Gio, Ian, Dizzy, star of the show. Some guy that I didn't know who it was, and I assumed that Dizzy brought him.
Of course.
And he's in front with his arms out as wide as could be.
Yep.
Look at me, everybody. I'm part of the team.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, oh boy, I bet you Mike loved this guy.
Dizzy is just there for the photo op. That's it.
All right, here we go. Your next tweet, by the way, right now, Carmen and Gio both have 2. Could win it right here. Mike and Joe are the same with 1. Your next tweet, ching chong cha cha cha.
Oh, no.
I don't know if that's the proper cadence. It might just be ching chong cha cha cha. And then it has ... And it's in quotes. So quoting, ching cha 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 cha.
You're saying ching chong.
Ching, chong, cha, cha, cha. That is the tweet. Whose tweet is that?
Ching chong, cha, cha, cha.
Let me know when you're locked in.
Oh, that's a tough one.
It's so funny. I was holding my phone up and Joe could probably see, but I know he can't even see from.
No, I can't see that bar.
He's 2 feet away. He still can't see.
No.
Done.
All right.
Carmen's done. Mike's done.
Done.
Joe is done. Gio's done. Joe, I'm going to start with you. See if you can tie it up here. Who you got?
I'm taking a shot in the dark. I'm going Johnny B.
Going with Johnny B on that one. Mike Calta, let's see if you can tie it up.
Also took a shot in the dark for no reason. Said Monica.
I said Monica. Carmen, you could win it all right here. Who's
Ching chong cha cha cha.
That sounds like a Dizzy tweet.
You said it's Dizzy. Gio, you could win it all right here. Who you got?
I also think you double dizzied us.
Oh, no.
You think I gave you the old double Dizzy?
The old double
Yeah.
dizzy, which
Dizzy
is the
twice.
worst.
Well, you and Carmen are right. We got a runoff.
Damn it.
Carmen and Gio got that one right. That was Dizzy.
And probably racist.
So obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, could be. You never know. You never know. All right. Carmen and Gio. Carmen and Gio only. Your next tweet. Damn. How much daylight we trying to save? It's dark AF. LOL.
Done.
Gio is done.
Damn it.
Confidently.
Boom.
Done.
Mike is out.
Not so confident. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dummy.
I still guessed.
One more time.
Damn. How much daylight we trying to save? It's dark AF. LOL.
I think I got to change mine now.
You're out.
Done.
Carmen's done. Carmen. Whose tweet is that?
Galvin. You did a triple Dizzy on us.
I mean, I don't think that's ever
What?
been done.
Not even a
There
I
hasn't
don't
been
even
a
know.
triple Dizzy he's done since the
I didn't even-
1700s.
I didn't even stretch. Carmen says that is Dizzy. Gio, you could win it all right here. Who you got?
I mean, I don't think you did triple dizzy.
It's hard to do a triple dizzy.
It is very hard and borderline offensive. That's why that is Monica.
You said it's Monica.
Ooh, I disagree.
You're not playing.
I'm going to tell you right now, we do have a winner.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
You triple dizzy.
Yeah.
I pulled off a triple dizzy.
Son of a bitch.
Suck it, loser.
Wow.
Carmen, pick a line.
I'm going to go for line 2, please.
Line 2. Good morning. Who's this?
Gross.
Good morning. Hi, how you doing, sir?
Can I change?
Why, you don't like that?
Good. How are you?
Well, we got a triple dizzy. How do I not go line 3?
Carmen, I'm going to give you line 2 and line 3. How you like that?
okay.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
What do I get?
You got nothing. Good morning. Who's
Loser.
this?
Cameron,
Cameron, you get the triple dizzy reward for today.
let's go.
All right. I'm going to put you on hold, too. Carmen, there you go. Lines 2 and 3 are
Got
your
it.
winner. There you go. Excellent job.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Nobody's tweeting anymore.
Gave you the
I
old
thought for
triple
sure
dizzy.
that last one was Mo.
Uh-huh.
I had Mo as well.
You weren't playing.
Yeah, you guys
I
are
know.
out of the game.
I know.
So
Yeah.
I get that.
doesn't.
Ian Beckles is in the studio with us. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good to see you again.
Well, the Ching Chong one was dizzy.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was almost in route.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
en route.
It was with Dizzy.
Yeah,
You
what
should
was
probably talk to him.
What was
about
that all about?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't really want to know. I feel like these will only bring me down with them.
I think you're right about that.
It's in the hands of HR now. So.
Yeah.
Who's JoJo, right?
Yeah.
JoJo's HR.
No.
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 There's a real person, but
Yeah.
I don't know that they're in our building. They're like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's like a
corporate.
corporate HR,
Oh.
but then there's Corey, and there's like
yeah, they kick it up. They kick it up the ladder. I
There's
think.
By the
no
way-
real HR.
By the way, isn't HR last name Wong?
No.
No, she's digital.
She's digital.
Oh, okay, then never mind. But I mean, listen, it ain't good if that's the last name. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
that's
for
no
Ching
good.
Chong Wong.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
would be a problem.
Get in trouble.
I would like to just say that we do have an HR department. I know because I've had several meetings with them
Oh.
through video teleconferencing before. So they are not here in the building, but
Okay.
they do exist. They do exist.
They definitely.
I heard it was JoJo, literally.
I think
Literally.
JoJo
Not.
is a local representation of
She's
HR.
small claims court.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're
Yeah.
thinking of Judge Juicy.
Yeah.
She's a judge.
Like
I don't know if
office
she's
drama.
actually
Yeah.
Because
HR.
JoJo's grabbed my butt before. So,
Oh.
so if I do something wrong, I go, the HR girl grabbed my butt.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
all over.
That's in that case, the HR stands for hot and ready.
Okay.
Wait.
JoJo's just hot and ready. That's where you're getting the HR from.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You don't want to have to end up in front of HR, but it's good to know they're there if you need them.
We had an HR girl, a national HR girl, go to Clear China one time, and she was gorgeous with a little skirt and her hoo-ha sticking out of it almost. And everybody's sitting here staring at her thinking, come on.
That's
Like,
your
this
yeah.
is ridiculous.
I had an HR lady who was very nice. She was just very unassuming, but we were at a Christmas party, not a work Christmas party, like an employee party, and she got drunk.
Oh, boy.
And she cried to me.
Yeah.
And she cried because of things that I've said on the air.
Oh.
She was like,
About her?
no, not about her. She was like, it was mostly about fat girls. I was making a fat girl joke, and she said, how can you do that? And I go, how can I do that? And I go, because I'm fat. I can make jokes about people. And she's like, I know, but that should be even more. And she started crying. And I went, is this really happening at a Christmas party right now? I got to
That
HR
should be
lady
an
cry to
offense.
me.
Her crying to you should be an offense.
Right?
For sure.
What if they got rid of the HR girl and got a HJ girl?
No, that would be,
No.
entirely different.
Yeah.
Entirely different.
Violation.
That's a Christmas present.
You've made a
That
lot of
is-
girls cry on the air, though.
I have not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I have not. I've never
Yes.
made Carmen cry.
100%. It's
Almost
always you.
weekly.
Carmen, Nervous Jared's girlfriend.
I did not. Oh, I made her cry?
Yeah, we talked about this before. You said that her privates probably smelled like a
Oh,
dumpster.
who is
And
Ooh, whoa.
I guess you took that personal.
You talked about a girl
too
being.
sensitive.
You talked about a girl being a cartoon dog. That she probably would have cried if she would have heard you.
Yeah.
Oh, she was right next to the speaker when you said it.
We said
Lithgow was cried.
Yeah.
Lithgow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
man.
cried.
That's a lot of crying, dog.
yeah.
Lithgow doesn't even know. Please don't.
By the way, were you weren't upset when JoJo grabbed your butt, were you?
Oh no, I've reciprocated with the grab.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
HR.
hot and ready.
I don't work here. You know that, right?
She trapped.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't work.
Typically, he can't get in trouble.
Can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I
I also don't get any money, but it's all good.
Yeah. I had noticed you have a meat offering this week.
I do, since you and Trump put on those meat tariffs.
Yeah.
I always have meat for you.
What kind of meat would you make?
It's like this off skirt. This my guy from Boozy Pig said it's not skirt steak. It's different. I don't remember what cut it was.
Right.
But it turned out really nice.
All right.
And also some octopus. I did some.
I was going to say, I thought there was octopus.
Grilled
I
octopus.
love octopus.
Grilled octopus.
Oh, now we're talking.
It's a little bit of it because it's expensive.
Did you see the?
And he's not getting paid from this.
Did you see the size of the ribs that they made yesterday?
I did see it, and I heard Gio bragging about having some. I was not offered any, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
End
the story.
No,
sorry,
Ian. You don't know your role. You bring me. You don't.
This is not Monday meat giving. This is Monday meat taking.
Really?
Yeah.
They looked gorgeous.
I was just in the right place at the right time is why it happened.
Of course.
Listen to me.
Dizzy's friend got one probably.
I don't want to rub it in.
Yeah.
But not only, they were dino ribs. They were the size of a forearm.
I've never seen them that big ever.
They were they were cooked so well. The meat fell off the bones. It was just phenomenal.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just trying to.
It sounds like you are.
Yeah, I
kind
love
of.
it.
No, I love it.
I got the meat wood part, but I didn't get to taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You saw those though, right?
Oh, I saw them
Yeah.
firsthand. I even smelled them.
Yeah, he was there. He was there.
What now? Is that Brontosaurus or what is that?
It's got to be.
And some.
Yeah, I don't really know what that is.
I didn't-
It's a beef, so it's a cow.
Yeah,
but I don't know why.
What is it, some huge cow?
I would imagine so. Like I don't really know what the deal was.
That's wild.
But Brisket Shop named one of the Tampa Bay Times top restaurants in the Tampa Bay area.
Should be.
The other day.
How can you not? Yeah.
No, I think that's a good nod because most people think of the Brisket Shop, and because there's shop in the name, you think you're just going in the store. You don't realize that there's a fantastic restaurant in there that I've eaten at like 3 weeks in a row now. Over there on Armenia and that area over there. So
Don't everybody be rushing there at once though.
Nah.
Take your time.
Don't what? Oh no!
I said don't
no,
ever go
yeah.
rushing there at once.
I know.
'Cause they run out of stuff sometimes.
I'll tell you what. You want to have a good day? Go to the brisket shop, eat lunch, and then go visit the puppies over
Right
at,
next door.
at the
Yeah.
Humane Society.
Yeah.
They'll love you if you're covered in brisket shop meat sauce and everything.
You and I feel like would be qualified to do this because of the amount of that we eat out. But Tampa Bay Times is putting together a top 50 restaurants in Tampa, and they did. They started like at 49, and going backwards, and they're releasing like 10 a day, and like 39 was Burns. How is that even possible?
I guess it has to make the list because it's the most iconic restaurant.
It's got to be in the top 10,
But
if not top 5.
Does it? Because I know 6 steak place I'd rather go than Burns.
Okay, but would you? I'll tell you the truth.
Okay.
Is that as far as I'd rather go because it's harder to get in Burns. I got to dress a little differently than I go to Burns, and I'm looking at an 8-hour experience as opposed to going there for an hour and a half.
That's why I don't go to Burns.
Right, but that doesn't take away the culinary experience at all because that is still. You're still getting top tier of dining experience.
Where did Olive Garden fall on the list?
They're not done yet.
They haven't
They're not
released.
done yet.
Probably a top 5. I would imagine.
Burns is top tier, more so for the experience and the food for me.
But
The
here,
food is very good, but it's not better than Fleming's. It's not better than Council Oak for me.
I think if you ask me, the truth is most of the steak qualities are the same. The steak qualities in
You're
these
not wrong.
restaurants
You're
are
not
the
wrong.
same. You get a ribeye here, you're getting a ribeye there.
Okay.
It's all pretty good. Burns delivers some stuff that chicken burn is unbelievable. Those little goddamn crackers that they give you in the beginning are amazing. It is, and then the dessert room experience itself is just. I think people who snub it at 39 are people who are like just trying to,
But also there is the thing. Is it the experience in the food and everything together?
Yes.
You can do that where you go and you experience and stuff. Or if they just brought you guys plates right here, how good is it?
But that's what I'm saying. If you just brought me a ribeye from 3 different restaurants, I'm going to say they're all excellent.
They'll be
They're all
similar.
right.
great.
But I'm saying
Similar,
you're
yeah.
picking which one, whatever. And then if you add in the ambiance and all this different stuff, and then it boosts
the
up.
Dessert room, the wine choices,
Right.
the whole thing. Yes, I mean, like to snub Burns at 39 or whatever it was makes me just go, oh, now you're just being dicks. You know what I mean? Now you're just.
But to me, what puts Fleming's, and I'm a Fleming's guy.
Yeah, you know, I love,
yeah.
especially the new Flemings. The
Sure.
new Flemings
Absolutely.
came out strong. Jorge Diaz turned that place around.
Yeah, it's the atmosphere. When I go there, I feel right.
Yes.
Like Burns is kind of secluded, and you're in these little rooms. If you go to Ruth Chris, great steak.
Yeah.
But it's a morgue.
Yeah, it is kind of.
There's no atmosphere.
No.
I like Fleming's atmosphere, and I don't feel it with Burns either, though.
Now I will tell you that one day I ate at Ruth's Chris. These are the best. You know how much flack I'm going to get. Oh, he was talking about all the great steak places. I sat in the bar at Ruth's Chris with the family at a big table, and the piano guy was there. Entirely different experience.
I could see that.
Yeah, entirely different experience. So I don't know. If you had, I couldn't even. I tried to do my own list, and I couldn't even come up with it because it's still going to have too many of the same old people on there that. You know, I still love Eddie V's. I still love Ocean Prime. I still love, I'm still going.
They're all fantastic restaurants.
You know who one of the best steaks in all of Tampa that doesn't get any of the credit because they're in the mall is Capitol Grill.
Capitol Grill.
Capitol Grill steak
You've
is
been to Bo and Mo's?
Fantastic. Bo and Mo's is great.
It's excellent.
Yes.
So I might be able to put 50 steakhouses from Tampa. Back in the day when I was here in 1990, we used to have to drive to get to Sizzler to get no, seriously. Now you pass 50 restaurants on the way, and Sizzler's now a dispensary, but things have changed a lot as far as culinary, and Tampa used to suck.
Yeah.
And now I don't think
I remember.
It's top notch now.
I remember one of the first things I ever did to take a girl on a date, we went to go see Richard Lewis at the Ruth Eckerd Hall. He'd perform live. And then she was dressed really nice. I was wearing a jacket, and I'm like, afterwards we'll go out to dinner. We had to go to Denny's because there was nothing else open. We're here. We were in these fancy outfits in Denny's because there was nothing else open after 10 o'clock. Yeah, but now, we're a lifetime away from that now. Now we have our own steak row over there.
No doubt, everywhere. There's steak rows everywhere.
Steak row over there, and then over here on State Road 54 is Chicken Alley. Chicken Alley.
I've heard you guys say that.
Chick-fil-A, Dave's Hot Chicken. Like there's like 9 chicken places all in a row.
Over there?
I don't know if there's a Zaxby's, but there's what's the one? Magoo's. Magoo's is over there.
I've not been there, but I really want to go.
Zaxby's or
Magoo's?
Hugh and Magoo's is fantastic.
That's what I've been hearing you guys talk about.
It's when you can mention one chicken place above the other chicken places. That's how good it is.
Strips.
You can get whatever, but
fried chicken then.
Fried chicken strips. You should go today.
Okay. Actually, I changed. Literally today because my diet has been sucking.
Samesies.
Last 2 months, really sucking bad.
What put you off?
I don't know, but something made my head do a 180. Because I went a year and a half without eating sugar. When I mean no sugar, not a dessert, not a candy, and something I put in my mouth spun my head around to where I can't go buy Circle K without going get a drumstick at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That drumstick is calling me. But yesterday I just said, Ian, get back into your...
I did the same thing. Yeah. I said, you got to get back into it. And then I tried to negotiate with myself, and I went, Michael, you're getting too fat again. And then I went like this. All right, tomorrow we get back on the diet. And then I went, but this weekend we're going to be in New Orleans.
How many times have you had that? Because one time I went a year straight having that conversation every Sunday night.
Yeah.
And then I diet for Monday morning, and then Monday afternoon I screwed it up.
Well, here's my thing, is what I said is I'm going to go to New Orleans this weekend, and then the following week I'm going to get back, and I'm going to say, okay, I'll start on this Monday.
Yeah.
And then on that Monday I got Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving I got Christmas, and the pub crawl, and all these excuses.
And then New Year's, and then Super Bowl,
right.
and then the cruise.
Valentine's
Day.
There's always something. So
I think 2026 is going to be your year.
No, 2025 is my year,
2028.
2026.
I'm starting back today, and I'm going to hold strong, and then this weekend in New Orleans, if I dip into a little bit of etouffee or something along those lines.
A little?
Yes. I went and did very good last time, didn't I, Carmen?
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
I mean, you were sick and sat in the Airbnb.
Oh, shut up.
And again, that's the way to do it. You do good on your diet leading up, and then when you're there, instead of getting a bowl of the etouffee, you get a cup. And
yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
listen, I'm just saying there is
It's the difference
way.
between eating 5 beignets and 1 beignet.
But also,
Right,
here's
but
what you
that's-
really do: the bowl in the cup. Get out of here! Beat it with your only one
Oh,
pump,
I'm,
and
just
so-
half
I'm
sugar.
sorry. I'm trying to be healthy.
Just walk in the back with a spoon and just take a spoon
No.
out.
No, but also then you get the napkin and you put it on the grease of the cheese.
I mean, don't.
Here's what you do:
Dumb.
go strict, completely strict. Then New Orleans, go hog wild. Then Monday, strict.
That's what I have to do.
That's how you do it. It's
Yeah.
simple.
That's it. That's the feeling. Got to get on track.
The only problem is the hog wild is easy, the strict is hard.
Yeah. But if you know, this is my time to go crazy and do whatever I want, you're probably not going to go all that crazy. Then you get back and you're like, all right, back at it.
All right. When we come back from break, we're going to find out how we did on our football picks. I'm going to talk to my friend David from Forgotten Angels, and we're going to find out what they got going on for Christmas. And we've got a whole bunch of things happening here before the show is over, including the embarrassment of how Medicine Man probably beat us on our picks. We'll do that when we come back. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone. There's a couple of things that I'm passionate about, and Forgotten Angels is one of them. Forgotten Angels is an organization that, I don't know, by divine intervention came into my life somehow while I was trying to find something else. And these are folks who take these kids who are without families, who are homeless, who've aged out of foster care, who are just looking to move on. I'll tell you what makes me so happy about what you guys do is that you update on your Facebook page what happens with the kids, who gets their driver's license, who's got a job, who's going in the military, who's going to college. That makes me very happy because a lot of times you start hearing the beginning of these stories and you never hear the end of it. You never hear how it works out. And all of a sudden to see success stories is really more motivating. It gives you more of a reason to want to help and try to keep the good momentum going.
Yeah, it's really what keeps us going also, Mike. They come in struggling, really not focused on anything other than tomorrow.
Right.
And so what we really try to do is have them look at next week, next month, next year.
Let me interrupt you for a second. How do you find these kids find you and you find them? What is the most
it's really both. We just went through 10 years. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary in September. And so we're at the point now where even somebody like Sheriff Chronister, who's one of our biggest supporters, the police officers know who Forgotten Angels are. So they can always give us a call at 24/7.
Say, hey, we got a kid. Yeah.
And we'll go wherever. We've picked up kids behind dumpsters, behind Walmarts, Circle K, and let them know that there's somebody out there that wants to help them and support them. They don't believe a word we say.
Yeah.
Not a damn word because they're so used to hearing stories. But once they've been on campus for a couple of weeks and they have their own tiny homes, we get them registered to get their driver's license. They can eat whatever they can, whatever they can fit on a plate, they can eat. So they start to realize that, A, I'm safe.
Yeah.
B,
you're with people who care about you.
Yeah, and like I said, I had two of the best parents on the planet. Cindy, my wife, who founded Forgotten Angels, who you know, Mike.
Yeah.
She knows what they've been through. So we have a really good connection there where when they start to struggle with, some of the things, like why did my mom choose a guy over me? Why did my dad choose alcohol or drugs over me? She can share with them the same similar stories of woe that she's been through and how she got through it. Because that's the biggest thing, because a lot of these kids don't know what to do next.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking because you want, you wish you could help every kid. Things can happen to adults. Adults set their own life in motion and have to deal with the consequences. But kids are often the victims in this situation where they didn't do any of this. They're just thrown into these situations and taught to they have to learn how to survive on their own, and it's just unfair.
Yeah, one of our kids we have now, and I don't name names, but he went into foster care when he was 3.
Yeah,
his siblings got him in trouble, and now he's stuck with the bags. And so he came to us, and his first day, he's bawling his eyes out because he recognizes that he's got a nice place to stay, but he's in this world by himself.
Yeah,
and for the first couple of weeks, Cindy and I are just caregivers. We're not family.
Right.
But he just got his learner's permit. He's got a job. He gets to ride around the campus on the golf cart, ATV, motorcycles, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Starts to realize that there's something better out there for him.
The campus is out in the Valrico area, right? Is that right? Outside of Brandon.
Correct. Yeah, we're right off Bloomingdale.
It is. It's beautiful. It's a nice big piece of land, and it has tiny homes on it. There's things to do over there, and these kids are not only given a place to stay, but they're taught, a little bit of independence. They're taught how to take care of themselves, but to actually have people that care for them on site as well. And then it gives them, I think, reason and purpose to carry on and want to better their lives and not just assume that this is the best it's going to get.
Yeah, they can, as far as my involvement, they can thank my dad. My dad was that guy who said, don't do what others expect you to do. Do what you know you can do, And so, having been blessed with opportunity, with good parents, siblings, friends, jobs, careers, I feel a sense of obligation to be able to give back as much as I possibly can. I've had a charmed life. I'm not going to lie. And a lot of it comes from hard work, getting myself into positions where I am working with people of influence, and I am working with people who have a means to support my missions. And so, having done all that, how could I not give back?
Yeah, but I have to be honest with you about something. It is not easy to run a charity.
No.
Especially when you're as involved as you are. I tried doing this with the Calta Family Foundation, and we come out of the gate, you come out strong, everybody's all happy. Hey, here's money, here's parties, let's do this stuff. And then COVID happened, and that kind of annihilated a lot of things. That really hurt. You weren't able to do functions. Fundraising was down. You were not able to go out and see people. You're not able to do a lot of things. And that really kind of hurt things. And then your regular life kicks in, and your job kicks in, and your kids kick in, and you're trying to do all these things. So to be able to maintain and not only do what you guys do, but now Forgotten Angels growing, growing with a whole new campus and taking on ladies and taking on women, that to me is fantastic because I see how these things stall and how they disappear, and now to see you guys grow is great.
Yeah, parents and friends are a wonderful thing when you start a charity.
Yeah,
once they've given all they can, that's when the work starts. The good thing is Cindy and I do this full time. So unlike yourself, we don't have a job that takes 40 hours of our week or 45 hours of our week. But it's not easy. Some of the headaches and heartaches that go with some of the kids that don't make it. I'm not going to lie. Not every single person that comes to Forgotten Angels walks out with a diploma and a six-figure income. But we do our best to make sure that they have a good credit score. By signing them up for a secured credit card and start paying some of those debts down, working with the creditors and getting 10 cents on the dollar taken off so we can get them moving forward. But the new campus is amazing. We, as you said, we just purchased a 3,700 square foot renovated home that will have single moms. As you know, Mike, we lost one of our girls. She was murdered by her half brother. Her name was Takira Adderley.
Yeah.
And Cindy used to pick her up every day from Valrico in Bartow, bring her back to Simmons Career Center in Plant City, and then in the afternoon pick her up at Plant City and bring her back to Lakeland every day, 5 days a week. So the new home will be called the Adderley House for Girls at Forgotten Angels, and we'll start putting single moms and girls at risk in there, probably starting December or January.
So a couple of things I always want to touch on before we wrap up is one is what you guys do is the extreme of it, of starting a charity, making it your full-time lives, and really caring that much. Not everybody has to do that.
No.
The smallest amount that you could do, and it doesn't even have to be a monetary thing, the smallest amount of that you can do to help out people. They always say if you help one person, and I always used to go, oh, that's garbage. But the truth is, if you help one person, that chain reaction to help other people really goes on. And Carmen does a great job working at Chamberlain High School. Here is a girl who's known nothing in life but just being catered to on this show and praised about how beautiful she is. I mean, just absolutely has had her ass kissed the whole time she's been here.
Carmen.
Yeah, exactly.
But in all seriousness, she opened up her heart to a lot of these people at Chamberlain High School, who she sees these kids who are in a regular high school, but have not great families or have low income housing and causing their parents to have to work and not be around. And she has really stepped it up and been quite the inspiration for
that's awesome.
helping out. Yeah, but that's what it takes. You don't have to go and change the world, but if you can help out a couple of people, that chain reaction starts things moving, and that's how things get fixed.
Yeah. On that point, Mike, tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up to 30-something degree weather.
Yeah.
And most of these people who are living on the streets don't have a cell phone or an iPhone to figure out that it's going to be that cold. So they find out when it's too late.
Right.
So tomorrow we'll be handing out blankets. Mike's beautiful wife, Amanda, this will be the second time that she's donated not only clothes, but her family to come out with me and make sure that we can save a couple lives. So
she has too many blankets, this woman.
Yeah.
There's too many. It's too hot in here. We don't need blankets anymore. Take all the blankets. In fact, go from room to room and just take them all off the beds when you leave. Will you?
I'll make sure she doesn't give me your Fred Flintstone
little binky. How can people help out, especially around the holidays? You got a lot of kids to take care of. You got a lot of families to take care of. What is the best thing to do?
Yeah, I mentioned Simmons Career Center. I think for almost eight years now, we've done Christmas for them. Started off with about 30 kids. Last year it was 62. This year we're going to be over 200 kids that we're going to do Christmas for. And Cindy's amazing. My wife is incredible. She'll not only have a stocking with some small gifts, they'll get a larger gift and a gift card from somewhere.
Right.
Amazon, Walmart. So if anybody would like to donate either blankets today or gifts for tomorrow, you can go to www.forgottenangelsflorida.org. And get the address. It's 3604 Little Stearns in Valrico. Or you can call me. I'm going to do this. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to give up my phone number right now online.
Oof.
It's 813.
Hold on, let me write it down too. So
813-812-0120. Again, 813-812-0120. If you have something that you would like to donate in the way of clothing, gifts, a check for $1,000, blankets. I will literally come to you today and tomorrow and pick those up. If you want to mail a gift card anywhere between $10 and $100, you can do that to Forgotten Angels. And my boy Shep here, he'll come out and have eggnog with you.
Shep, you talk too much.
I try.
Yeah. Great job.
Yeah, no, Shep is awesome, man. He came to us 3 years ago, and he's been a godsend. So if anybody of you want to be a godsend also to somebody who you've never met, who you never will meet, but that needs your support.
Don't say never. You may meet them down the
It's
road
possible.
one day. You may have done something for them to turn their life around to the point where you may meet them in a good way or a bad way later on down the road.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Helping them today means that they won't stick you up tomorrow.
That's true too. Yeah. These are kids, man. They are literally
Absolutely.
kids. They're your sons and daughters who are just stranded out there looking for a little bit of hope, and a lot of this stuff goes a long way. Some people have money, some people have items, some people have time. There are plenty of things you could do to donate and to help out. And hopefully you get some phone calls today, we get some blankets today, and you save some people tomorrow. And thank you for all that you do. We appreciate you guys coming by today.
Thank you, Mike. You've been a supporter of ours since we almost started this. You've been to the property, you've written checks. And so, the Mike Calta name opens doors for us. You don't realize that, Mike, that when we tell people that Mike actually supports our mission, he's been to our property, it opens doors. The same way I'll mention Sheriff Chronister. He came to our motorcycle camp out 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
Got on the stage and gave us a check. So
he's a good guy.
He's the best.
Yeah.
So, like I said, anybody out there wants to support us, you can either get to us through the Mike Calta Show or Forgotten Angels website, www.forgottenangelsflorida.org.
I'll put it up on our Facebook page too.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys, and we will take a break. We will do our football picks when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Gabe, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show.
Hey, it's Cade, but yeah, how's it going?
What's up, Gabe?
Cade.
I was
Cade.
just, I was giving you a call. My whole life, I've always been asked if I'm related to you. I was wondering if you ever get asked if you're related to the gym.
Yeah, I do. It's interesting because when I moved down here, I was the lesser known Calta, and the Calta gyms were the big time Caltas, and then I've flip flopped it. Now I'm the super famous Calta. I'm just kidding, but yeah. I guess Frank Calta started the gyms. He was the big bodybuilder, right? What is your relation to him?
Yeah, that was my grandpa.
Oh, really? Yeah. So whose son are you?
Treon's.
Oh, I know Treon and Troy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I do. I have had the chance to meet your dad and your grandfather over the years, but no, we are no relation, and I do get that a lot. Except people look at me and they look at me weird and go, "You don't own the gyms, do you?" And I go, "No. I'd be a bad spokesman for you guys."
Yeah. Well, you got to come check out the new one.
Yeah.
Not a gym guy.
I appreciate the call, though. Thank you.
See you at the family reunion.
I'm not going to the gym, even if it has my name on it.
The only thing Mike has to do with the gym is you guys share a last name.
Right, exactly. John, good morning. Yes,
hello.
John. Hi, John.
Hi. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the ribs, those colossal ribs.
Yeah.
They usually come from the Brahma, bear, or the longhorn steer.
Well, either way, they're delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They are fantastic, and the meat on them is just so delicious.
It really is good. Ian, I wish I had some to share with you.
Yeah, that's not an easy meat to cook either.
Why? Because it's so thick?
The size of it,
Yeah.
yes. Because
I would imagine it takes forever.
it's only going to be perfect for a little bit.
Right.
You know?
Well, whatever they did at the brisket shop, it's perfect.
Figured it out.
It's perfect.
He's figured it all out.
Oh, my gosh. My Calta show, good morning.
Hey, what's up there? It's Medicine Man who was at Hooters last Friday.
You certainly were. Your hands are, you got to get those checked out. He's got catcherman hands.
Edema.
No, my hands are like like lion's paws.
You got hands like a guy who should
In
be
a way.
pulling in crab traps, is what you have. All right, I'm going to put you on hold, and we'll
Oh,
find
yeah.
out how we did on our football picks. Carmen, here we go. All right, Carmen. Start as usual with who came in dead last in a real weird week of football picks.
Yes. So this week in dead last with only 6 wins, Mike Calta
6
and Martin Gramatica
Oh, we're the same. He played.
Wow.
with 7 wins. How much better? Pap,
Right.
and Galvin.
Yeah. Yep.
And this week, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5-way tie for first with 8 wins between myself, Gio, Ian, Johnny B, and Medicine Man.
All the
What is
same.
up?
Any
Yes.
tiebreakers tonight? Who took who?
So yes, Monday will determine some things because majority of the people took the Eagles, but Galvin and myself took the Packers.
All right.
So
Good
I
order.
could be the lone winner, or there could be other things happening.
And I can move up in the
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Ian,
Yes.
my son, did I tell you this already? I can't remember, but I'm going to tell you again. My son comes to me and he's like, "Hey, you have any cash?" That usually means I'm going to the weed store.
Okay.
And I go, "I don't, but can I Venmo you money?" And he said, yeah. And I said, "Okay." And I said, "I'm going to Venmo you some extra money. Will you get me some edibles?"
Okay.
And he said, "Do you want indica or sativa?" Now, I know the difference between the two.
Okay.
And I wasn't really sure what I wanted. I don't want to be all giggly, but I don't want to also fall asleep all the time. So I was like, get them both. Get them both, and I'll use them in different ways. I know I can get a crossover too.
Yep.
Yeah. So on Friday, it's about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I'm going to hit one of those indicas and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it. It's a tiny little gummy. I take it, all done, lay there for 45 minutes watching TV. Nothing happens. I did get that sudden rush of hunger that comes with it,
Yes.
and I was starving.
Yes.
So I had leftover bagels from Bagels, and I went in my kitchen. I got a bagel out, and I ate half a bagel, just standing there by myself in the kitchen, standing straight up, eating half a bagel.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I was done, I walked into Juliana's room, and I said goodnight. Then I walked into Joey's room, and I said goodnight. Then I went into the half bath outside of Joey's room, and I'm peeing. And while I'm going to the bathroom, I stopped, and I went, how did I get in this bathroom? I couldn't remember how I got to the bathroom.
You got to time it up better.
Oh, my God. I was like, how did I get here?